In 3, 2, 1, and we are live.
Welcome. Night 2 of Stanton Smackdown 2022. Here we are in Stanton, Nebraska.
Live.
Me and Gumby.
Live.
Derek and Gumby tonight.
We are having a good, last time it was Derek and Gumby, just a little bit. You've changed a little bit, let me tell you.
Getting older, wiser.
If Derek's home watching, welcome, welcome. Wish you were here. Sort of, Derek's doing a good job. He's been having some fun, but hopefully you're back there in Texas working on a car for the next couple weeks. Oh, actually, you're working tonight. That's why you're not here. Woo! Well, everybody, welcome. It is going to be a fun night. We've got a lot of great drivers. If you looked at my Facebook page, I posted a bunch of the names that are here, and I said mic drop because that says it all. There are some amazing drivers here tonight.
Man, they have worked hard to get where they are tonight. After last night, looks like most of the drivers from the team show worked through the night. Man, at midnight when we walk around, we've seen motors out, trannies out, bumpers off.
It was sort of reminded me of when you go to Blizzard Bash. Most of the time in the county fair, you're not seeing big old cranes out there lifting motors out, and they got some equipment here. So it was a big night, a lot of welding while it was only 70 degrees compared to the 100 that we're dealing with tonight. So
very hot and humid today, but the fair board took care of the drivers. Plenty of water for R&R, the drivers. I mean, this fair board takes care of everyone.
Everybody. They spent $600-700. When you showed up and signed up, they handed you a big old case of water per each team, so you wouldn't get dehydrated and you would be able to push through. And what a great fair.
Oh, yeah. This is a first for me on this side. I've driven on this track 4 times now. I got a couple wins on this track. This is my hometown, so this is the first for me. Kind of stepped back from the Derby driving. Now I'm kind of on this side. This track is hard. Fast-paced. I love this track. It's hard to get stuck. Can't climb over the wall very easy. It is. It
is a great track. It is long and it's sort of narrow. So if you lose steering or you have a broken ball joint, unless you get a driveline brake or something that you can really use to flip that car around, it can be a little tight side to side.
I think that's why we see a majority new iron choice. There ain't no wagons here hardly in the team. There are a couple old irons, but I think they like the 80s Vicks or the 90s Vicks just because they can maneuver a little better.
Shoot, I was told that years ago this was an Imperial Fest.
Oh, yeah. It was box cars. When I remember growing up, I could watch the box cars just go Friday night, and I mean, it was a blast.
Yep. Those were the days. Loved back when I was young starting. I drove my first show in 86. When were you born?
91.
Okay, so I was 5 years old, or 5 years of driving by the time you were born. So 86 was, I was telling somebody last night, I promoted my first show in 1991. That's the first show I put on.
31 years ago then.
Yeah, it's been a long time ago. It's like crazy. So, and I'm feeling it. I definitely feel the age of that, but it's changed a lot. But man, the shows are still great. We had some good shows. Last night you got to see 3 different types of shows. You had the heads up, and then you had the 4th heat, which had 3 teams in it, so it changed the whole style of driving and everything about it. And they were some of the mean teams in that heat.
Yeah, most of them are good friends and only taking one team, so they had to pick their battle.
Yep. It was like it's us or you.
Tonight will be the same thing. Fast-paced. There's a lot of money on the line tonight.
Yep.
They upped the purse even.
Wasn't it like 40,000?
8,500 to win now for the A main. 4,500 for the B main.
Yeah, they're spending a lot of money for out here. It's just fantastic. And it was a great show. And then last night we had the 90s and newer. Tonight we have the bone stock, 80s bone stock.
The light weld singles and the power wheels coming in right now.
Power wheels coming in, and then we have, of course, the A and the B main. So
power wheels are going to kick it off tonight.
Gotta love that. We have a driver list. I'm looking at that little, what is that, Explorer out there, that little orange one. I'm like, man, is that too small?
He's already hitting.
He's like,
wheels light up.
Let's do this. Dads and everybody are getting their kids into starting position. It's gonna be fun. And can you imagine when you were a child being here and being able to, how exciting that would be? I tried to put myself in their shoes. I would have loved it, every minute of it.
They've really taken off in the last few years.
They have.
Well, let's run down our sponsor list. Make this all possible.
I was going to
Start
say,
off.
they have some sponsors in this show.
Johnson Ornamental and Iron.
Wonder what they do.
They are powder coating, and he makes handrails for like pools, hotel balconies, apartments, etc. Robbie Johnson owns
Ornamental.
He's on the fair board here, and we're actually on his trailer. He donated his trailer for us to use, so he's a big sponsor of the fair.
Well, we appreciate that. Then we need this trailer.
The Greenhorn Bar.
Oh, do they sell alcohol?
Yeah, good bar in town.
They have a great karaoke machine too, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I was there drinking Dr. Peppers, and they were drinking and partying, and we were karaokeing. It was awesome.
Hey, not to cut you off, we're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance?
Or excuse me,
We got
National Anthem. We'll be back in a second. And we are back.
Play ball. Oh, the wrong sport. All right, back to our sponsors. Dinkle Implement. That's got to be something with farming.
Yeah, you seen that New Holland tractor in here with the box scraper. It was a brand new New Holland tractor. Dinkle Implements up the road donated it for the fair to use. I don't think they have a payloader down here. They did at Border Wars, but not here. Moss Feedlots. He is the payloader's here to help pull off cars and help prep the track. That's Moss Feedlot. Brad Moss right outside Stanton. Big supporter of the
Stanton
fair.
Auto. Is he the one that does all the derby tires?
No.
No.
Stanton Auto is the automotive store in town where you can get car parts.
Oh. Right.
Ludicky Oil's the tire store.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
Actually, Justin that runs that, he doesn't own it, but he runs the tire side. He's running the bone stock tonight. So
Sweet.
And then Stanton Hardware, local hardware store downtown. Ryland Properties, they do rental properties. WRP, Derby Parts.
They do something, yeah. It's usually
Tire rods.
really soft stuff that doesn't hold up very well, right?
Yeah.
I have a bunch at my house I'm selling because they're good.
Oh, yeah.
Really good stuff.
Kenny's got a
Kenny
Rosno, yeah.
He's not even here this year. It's crazy.
I seen him here tonight picking up his Blizzard Bash frame.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I seen it in the pits on the trailer. I think he's going to be watching tonight.
Oh, well, hello, Kenny. SNS Bleachers, which has all the really nice bleachers on the ends and behind us that add a capability of bringing a lot of people to watch this show.
Yes, and they help out a lot of local fairs around, too, with bringing in their bleachers.
Yeah, he says he's all over the place.
Oh, yeah. Kay's Marketplace, grocery store downtown.
Is that the new one that I went into today? Brand new, totally renovated market here in town. And let me tell you, I was here a year and a half ago, and boy, they've remodeled and done a good job. Nice people, clean.
It is doing very well since they reopened it with new ownership.
Yep, very, very good.
Northeast Machine, they're in Bow Creek. Does powder coating, makes also...
you said it makes
parts.
also, and I thought you said make salsa. I'm like, now that's contrasting type of work.
They have a big laser cut machine. Cuts out parts for a lot of customers.
CNC machine.
He does stuff for my work even. Big Rock Concrete company up in Norfolk. Northeast Pipe and Panel. You'll see some of the paneling around.
The fencing.
They brought that down every year. They're a big supporter of that. Show Me Sliders. Corey Langton.
He's driving tonight.
Yeah, he's got caddy.
Oh, he says it's not a caddy. He says it's an 80 metric Ford.
Nebraska Derby. Trent.
Are you sponsoring?
Yes, I am sponsoring, bringing you the show live for free.
Trent's behind the
We're
scenes
free?
tonight.
Yeah.
Are we always free?
Oh, yes, we are.
Is that the way to be?
Yes.
Are we always free? Is that way
It's
to
free
be? You know, that
for the
rhymes.
public.
I'm like, that's like I could write a song about that. Okay, I'll shut up. Sorry.
448 Designs.
Oh,
We gotta talk
okay.
about him later
Here we go.
tonight.
Okay, here we go, everybody. Left cheek.
Jacob Prusman.
We are fully supporting 448 Design, Mr. Prusman.
He couldn't be here tonight. He's got a wedding with his family, but he's supporting the fair.
That is awesome.
Stanton Rib Fest.
Now, I hear that Stanton Rib Fest is awesome.
Oh, yeah. They just had their Rib Fest here in June, and they had 25, 30 teams, and they all get down here in the beer garden. And they have a competition, cooking ribs in public at 5:30. Then they open it to the public, come eat. All you can eat ribs.
And this
Very
tent
well.
that we're sitting under has something to do with the Rib Fest.
Yes, they donate it for Nebraska Derby to use.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Nucor Steel, Volcraft Division. I heard they
I know
put some money towards the purse tonight.
I think I know a few people that work for that company. They're trying
A couple of the drivers
They're
tonight
trying
work
to
for
move
'em.
out to Utah. They were trying to get a job there in Utah.
They're a very successful, good company to work for.
That's what I've heard.
A couple of the drivers I know driving tonight work out there. Big Iron Auctions. They donated their trailer for the girls to work out of, selling pit passes.
Oh, and
Driver
how's that go?
check-in.
They have AC all day.
I know. It would have been
That's
nice today.
Yes, it would have.
Actually, since the sun went under them clouds, it feels good right at
right.
the moment.
If it stayed like this, I'd be like, I'm moving to Nebraska.
Vake's Drywall. I think that's his lift we're using over there, too, for camera.
That is one thing you see here, more so than in big cities and big city fairs. You know, they're all they do everything in-house usually. There is everybody in the community jumps in and assists. You know, it's
And
quite cool.
It's from the fair board to the drivers. I mean, heck, I went up to the shop last night and got a bumper, transmission, so we can see some of these guys back in the features tonight because they don't want to drive all the way back to Iowa to get a transmission.
Yeah, they were going to have to drive 6 hours round trip, and
Everyone steps up in this town. It's a big Derby supporting town. I mean, we have border wars here in June, coming up the first weekend of June 2023. If you weren't here this past June, you missed one heck of a show. As Gumby says, top 5 Derby he's seen.
It was insane, off the hook, and something you do not want to miss. And watch for it. It's gonna go up here for sign-ups real soon. So please watch.
It's a Derby that it's going to keep growing. And if you're from any state in the United States, you get up to 20 drivers can sign up. And I know if they get like the coasts are a little harder, but if you get a group of guys, all not from the same state but the same area, they'll work with us. And you can have a team from California, Oregon, Washington.
Yep, Utah, Wyoming, Idaho. We could build a great team, fun show, and it's one of those things that you'll remember for years. And you get to work with your state. Instead of hitting your state members, you might be working with them here. So
I mean, if your state won, you got $1,000. So Nebraska won this past year again. Every driver that showed up got $1,000.
at least $1,000.
Just for their state winning, and somebody didn't even make the feature.
Yep, got some pocket money. So,
And also,
yes,
want to thank the Pilger and Stanton and Hoskins Woodland Park Fire and Rescue Departments. They're out here on the banks, the firemen, the EMTs, and are in the back by the ambulance in case something would happen. They're suited up, full gear.
I was going to say it's
sweating.
100 degrees with 150, 200% humidity or whatever that is, and man, they're in their full grub.
Yeah, we like them donating their time, though. They help out every year at the fair.
There might be a fire and it's coming out of their suit, and we're going to have to spray them down. I tell you, it's that hot.
I mean, last night I think we only had one little fire, so we went off pretty well, I thought.
I know,
so,
and you guys didn't have the marshmallows ready to go. Oh, we
got
have
driver's
heat
list.
races. Driver's list. Oh, here we go. Thank you. Oh, stock limited looks.
I bet they run first. That's probably the order. So we're going to have the
80s hobo.
light weld
stock
limited
limited.
cars. Looks
That's
like-
where the 448 design. No.
80s.
80s hobo.
Yep. So we got the stock light weld,
Oh,
which is
that's
a
right.
single. So it's the same rules that you saw the team cars, but it's the light weld. You'll see there's a lot of border war cars returning when we were walking through the pits.
Yes, there is.
They got plates on them. Should be a heck of a feature.
Great arena to finish them off. Man, I'd like to. We did a track We did a track run on here backwards in our little four-wheeler today, and it was we got up to some speed. I thought I was going to roll it over when I cranked the wheel.
If you haven't liked us on Facebook, like Nebraska Derby on Facebook and watch our videos today. We had a fun day today.
Oh, yeah.
Started off at Wolfston, had an amazing lunch.
Yeah, man, I lost a bet. You'll have to watch the video.
You want to show it?
Go ahead. We got a couple minutes. Show the video.
All right.
This is what happened earlier in the day. If I didn't eat my full hamburger, this is what happens. All right, Gumby here from the Wolf Den. Most of the time I got a big smile on my face. Right now, had a big lunch. The deal was, if I did not finish my lunch, I lost the bet. And what do I got to do? Dishes. So we are actually in Stanton, Nebraska, going to work. Oh my. You're serving way too many meals these days. Oh, put them over here?
Put them up against here, otherwise they'll never fit in there. Put them in there right.
I got to put them in here right. Okay, I'm getting trained. Hey, at least I'm getting some good soap that's going to make my hands, as they say, soft as a baby's butt. So what do I scrub them with? Oh, we're toweling. Oh, this is, man, this is called being very sterile because this is hot water. I mean, this is hot.
Rinse them off in here and throw them over there.
This is actually my first job ever in Stanton, Nebraska. This is pretty cool. So I wash them and put them where?
Lay them down there after you rinse them off and set them down here.
Cold water. Okay. Upside down.
There you go.
So next time, I don't care if I'm really sick, I am going to finish my burger. So what's my schedule? Is it Monday through Friday now? Am I slow? Well, you know, I'm going to do a show that's called I Can Do That. I guess I can do this, but woo! Man, that is good soap because it does get Dawn. Yeah, my hands are slickery. So everybody tonight, after I get done washing, we're going to go enjoy a big show at the Stanton Smackdown. We are Stanton Smackdown 2022, and boy, these things get slick. No dishwasher, huh?
No, we ain't got room for it.
Well, I will say my wife has trained me to really make sure we get everything off. So, woo!
You had enough yet?
I don't know if I've paid enough for my bet that I've already lost to you guys. Because when you guys put down a, what was that? Keep it up. I will tell you one thing about the Wolf Den. Their food is absolutely amazing. Every time I'm here, today was supposed to be about getting me some biscuits and gravy, but little old man here, he decided to sleep in, and I was told that I was way late. So their food is amazing, and I recommend their chili cheeseburger. It is awesome. Actually, I've never had anything bad here. So while you're here for Smackdown, come on over to the Wolf Den and have an absolutely fantastic meal and get harassed by the ladies.
All right, cut you down. I gotta
And we are back.
Man, my hands are still silky soft from that soap that they use in that sink. And the water had to be 180 degrees. I tell you, it was hot. But that's what happens when the old ladies get you to bet them and then you lose. You got to do some dishes.
Good food, though.
I think they added about 2 pounds of chili, so I'd automatically lose. So
Recommend their chili burger. Recommend their cheeseburgers. They're
Yep.
bigger than normal.
that's another place in town that's awesome, and they definitely benefit from the Derby and being in town. So a lot of
if
people are
you're,
going there.
Really hungry and want to drive far enough for a challenge, they had the triple burger challenge.
Oh, they have a challenge?
Yeah, it's a triple cheeseburger.
We already know I'm going to lose. I can't even do a single.
Now we know what you're going to come back and do next year.
Yeah, we're going to try something, but I'm going to say, can I have a side salad so I don't have to do dishes?
So any food junkies out there for a food challenge,
All right.
Wolfston, Stanton, Nebraska, triple cheeseburger challenge.
All right, tonight we
Lightweight
are
singles.
sponsored by Gladiators of Steel. You see it behind us. These guys are fighting for one of these great hats. We give it to a driver that is out there slaying it along. Tonight we're going to show you quite a few different videos of a show that is being released mid to late fall. Everybody's like, well, it was supposed to be in August. It was, but because of what works better on releasing, the late fall is a better time to release. So that's when it should be released, is somewhere in the mid to late fall. But yeah, so we're giving Gladiators of Steel hats away to the winner of the Steel Gladiator of the Heat. Boy, we got some cars here.
Light weld singles kick it off tonight. 51 is Jack Vakes from Stanton, Nebraska. Coming in is 27A. Eric Neighbor from York, Nebraska, followed by Grant Snyder from.
That's not a name you ever hear about. It's Grant Snyder. I've never heard of that boy.
York, Nebraska. Them
69.
Them two cars are Border Wars cars.
Zach Hampton.
Concord, Nebraska, followed by
Car number 55. Adam Har.
Laurel, Nebraska.
Laurel, yes. Car
Part of
number 44. Is this the same? Is this another one of those
Brother. Bryce, Stanton, Nebraska, hometown.
Pilger,
Pilger, yep.
Car number
93,
Cooper Beamer.
Cooper Beamer from Hoskins, young driver there. Just getting in Derby. He's derbying for a couple years, but real young driver.
Awesome. And
23C, Carter Jensen. You see the ride on Colton on his car, driving for his brother. His brother Colby was driving the team show, so that's his other brother in there.
Oh, that's good to think about your brother. Car number 56, Carter Lemaire's. And I didn't catch that last one.
Other Borgman brother, Brendan Borgman, 44, Stanton, Nebraska. Border Wars car.
Two Borgmans yesterday and 2 tonight. All right, so we went 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 cars fighting it out for lots of money. This show is paying the dough. So it's going to be a good show. And these guys do not want to keep these cars laying around for the rest of the year.
No.
They want them gone, cleaned out, so they can start some fresh stuff going into the winter. So
I think it's $1,000 or $1,200 to win.
not bad.
And they're paying 4 or 5 spots, I believe, in this class. Best part is free entry for these guys tonight.
Oh, is it? That makes it nice.
Yep. Stanton, if you run the singles classes at all, it's always free entry here. So 80s Hobo, the Light Weld, they all had free entry.
You've got great insight. I had none of that.
Yeah.
No clue.
Know that from running here a time or two.
You've had some free entries, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Here, green flag is up.
I want to thank R&R Rob Baker for promoting the show. Always does a great job, and they're off.
He's done like 9 shows in a week.
Yeah,
That
we
poor
just talked
boy's
to him
getting
about
wore
that.
out. All right, there's a good shot. Nice shot by car number 93, Cooper Bremer. You know that Lincoln was in the shop this morning on the hoist. I thought it was done getting stripped,
You
ready
know
to go
how
home.
he had to do a training swap today to get it here.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, this morning when I woke up out of bed and went in the garage and this 44 was sitting on the, I thought they were cutting it apart.
No, he'll be one to watch tonight. He's running actually all 3 classes.
And that was a Border Wars car from this last June.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
He did very well at Border Wars. He got like 5th or 6th.
93 Cooper is trying to win the hat because he is laying it out there a few times. Okay, I'm liking the sound of this. Oh. It was like, am I supposed to hit the driver's door or the wheel? And he couldn't quite decide which direction he was going to want to go. 51 has pulled his flag. Jack's folks is a little agitated this time. You drive all the way here and something stupid breaks in your car. They got that wagon down there. Shoot, is that the first roundback wagon we've seen all weekend right there?
I think it's the only one here, too.
Yeah, okay.
Border Wars car he brought back up. He did very well at Border Wars, too.
Yes, he did. He's not a slouch for a driver. He knows how to wheel a car.
Oh, good shot
beautiful
there.
shot. That was one of them Borgmans.
Yep. Grant's trying to use the back of that wagon.
One thing is you can tell he's not got a ton of weight on the back with that water adding on the track. It's making it really slick. You don't want to drive into the back of that. Oh, he does. He's like, no, let's do this.
I think 55 just broke a stick, so Adam Hare, Laurel, Nebraska is out. Good shot by Brennan there.
'93 right out of the hole. He got quite after it, and he slowed down a little bit, but it seems like he's turning it back up a little bit. Oh, there's a nice hit by 56, Carter Lemires. A-Train. Okay, we have a red flag. We're stopping it for something. What are we seeing? What is on the ground? Is this a discussion with the driver? Or is this a debris pickup?
I think it's a discussion.
Discussion.
Talking to 69.
69, Zach
Hampton.
Hampton.
One of the
Hampton.
BCM crew guys.
I am screwing that name up, and I totally apologize. That's the difference when you come in from back out west and you don't know a lot of the names that you're so used to hearing.
Someone asked us on YouTube, where are the mods? We don't have mods tonight, unfortunately.
Mods are all, there's 6 other shows in Nebraska going tonight, so they are somewhere in Nebraska. They split up all the different
just
classes.
down the road in Scribner.
Yeah, they're
about
in
an hour
Scribner.
away.
Yeah, Scribner's got the mods tonight. The only thing you missed the mods, but I missed the smell. The mods just smell really good.
All kind of piled down in that corner right now. I see tranny lines hanging under 56 car. Carter Lammer's pretty good there. Hopefully one of them don't catch and rip open.
What's interesting is you see a lot of people, they look how much of the arena is not being used.
Right.
75% of the arena,
Bryce Borgman broke off. Number 44B, he's out. Ooh.
A lot of sparks flying out from under 56. Carter's car, or 93 actually.
Cooper Beamer. Oh, here he goes. Oh.
Nice wheel shot down there.
Yeah, with his rules on here, when the back ends start folding up and packing with his fuel tank protector, they get tight. They're not going to move anymore. I think most of them are getting their the pre-rans, like 27 and 44. You can just tell them back ends are getting hard.
You can tell Brennan is fighting his steering already. So he's pushing. He was really grabbing hold of that steering wheel. Those big, beautiful, long spark plug wires just bouncing around there. He's
like
running a Mopar, so he's got them down under the exhaust, not over the so.
93 Cooper Beamer broke off.
Cooper was running hard.
Telling 23C should be Carter Jensen to break off. So that leaves 5 left.
If they were only going to use 1/3 of the arena, I wish it was the 1/3 right here in the middle so I could see what's going on over there. Thank you. Thank you, Crazy Inc., for watching 2 shows at once. That makes it great. If you have cell phones and TVs, you can. Your house is full of good derby, and that's awesome.
You better read Cody Pete's comment.
Cody P. Oh, Cody, where do I see Cody? Oh, right there. Sounding and looking good. Let Gummy know we had a limit of bluegills in 2 hours. He's out fishing.
Yeah, you got to go to Minnesota, somewhere up by Alexandria, he said, I thought.
Well, I'm glad you're fishing, Cody. I missed you here today. We had some fun. We played with snakes and goats and... Oh, yeah, we had a good time. We got videos to show you some crazy stuff going on around here. And when I say I thought I was Britney Spears, I had one of them big yellow and white pythons wrapped around me earlier in the day. It was pretty crazy. So.
I think 69 broke off. If not, he's pushed back pretty hard. And he's trying to fire black smoke, but I think he's done. Zach Hampton. So it leaves Brennan
69,
Borgman.
69 over there.
So we got down to 4, and 3 of them are Border Wars pre-rans.
It is now the time of the Derby. You got to turn it up.
I know 56, he's a younger kid. He hasn't driven very many derbies. I think just a
Carter
couple.
Ramirez.
Yeah, he's a newer driver, so he's hanging with some pretty experienced guys right now.
Hey, it's always good to get some good experience. So you got these Border Wars or Blizzard Bash cars, you know, they are tight, they are hard. It's like, so what do you do? How do you, you know the tires, they're bouncing off those solid tires. Nothing's going to happen with those. You got to get the front steering. You know, Carter's actually, for a young kid, he's definitely holding his own.
He's got to keep moving, though. Training lines are dragging on the ground there, but hopefully they don't catch.
And He's definitely rolling and pushing. The problem is you can tell that the builds aren't on the same caliber.
Yeah.
He's within a shot or two of breaking something tranny-wise or... And he's not got much left either direction of his car, so that makes it, and it's getting less.
Yes.
You can see how that air cleaner on that car is starting to tilt back, which is telling you everything you need to know how that car is. Brennan's actually driving pretty darn good in that old Lincoln.
He loves them Lincolns.
You know, that's one of those shots you know is going to be like hitting a cement wall. There's not much moving. But they're good enough drivers that they're not going to give you the shot that you want.
Right.
So you just have to...
I can't remember if you get reinforced control arms or not in this class. And then with them rear shots like that, your best bet is maybe hoping one of them break loose.
Yeah.
I think Rob didn't originally allow it, but then he changed his rules within the last year, and you can have them, I believe, if I remember correctly.
He did make an alteration to the lower turning armor.
Carter's still hanging in, though.
Very, very impressive. That's not good. He's got a leaf springs are coming apart, and that leaf springs is going up underneath. It's like, yikes.
Trying to use the back end to break suspension under Brennan, and it looks like Brennan might have a bent tie rod. I don't know what I can see.
Oh, I thought it was swing and a miss. He was trying to load him into the bucket loader. Carter down there pumping away. Boy, that hood's high, though.
I think this, he just pulled a stick.
Yeah,
I think this was his second or third derby, though, so getting
very
forward.
impressive for that kind of a, he got some good seat time with good drivers, so hopefully he learned something good. Now you have 3 cars that have used the same gallon of paint, or 2 gallons of paint to cover them. They all look identical.
All pre-ran Border Wars cars.
Yes, they are.
I think Brennan has some steering issues, fighting a little bit. I don't think he has steering lost completely, but it's not the best. Yeah, tie rods broke loose. He did. Yeah, driver's side tie rod let go. That's what I thought.
And those, I believe, Brendan, he's running a Mopar.
Yes. His dad, Jerry, builds all them boys' motors, and they love Mopars.
We can actually hear it's got a little bit different sound than the G, even a little bit different sound.
They love their Mopar drivetrain.
What are they running for trans? They're not running 727, are they really?
Yeah. Actually, I think he has a 727 in this one, but his bone stock might have a 904 in it even.
You know, you used to be able to buy a bracket from somebody that allowed you to put a 400 turbo behind a Chrysler. All right, so how's this going to play out now? A-Train.
Looks like his front wheel is starting to lock up, though, on the Grant.
Round and round they go. Open. That's the most frustrating part about this sport is you have a really good running car that's not, and all of a sudden you just lose the ball and you cannot steer. That is just brutal. It's frustrating.
Yeah, I think he's going to get timed out here. Can't quite get to him. Good run, though. Third place, Brendan Borgman.
Yep, good run. Friends like, why didn't you do that 30 seconds ago and maybe I could have got out and made a hit.
Both of them are starting to belly, though. So we got Grant Snyder from York, Nebraska, and Eric Neighbor from York, Nebraska. You can see 27 is going to start getting hot, though. His radiator's starting to leak. He's dropping the antifreeze out.
A-Train?
Oh, yep, right there, starting to steam up. He's got a pinhole leak on the driver's side.
It's a pinhole, huh?
And I can see it shooting out the front.
Oh. Grant is not running. He has died. A-Train and Grant. Oh, he's going to pull it. There we go. There is heat number one of the evening. Your winner, car 27A, Eric Neighbor, York. York's over off of I-80.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a little drive south of here.
Southwest. I think it's a little bit to the west, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Down there.
I've been through York when I go across I-80 a few times.
They got a big, colorful water tower right off the interstate there.
Okay, yes. Yep. Monuments. All right, so let's talk about the Gladiators of Steel Heat Driver of the Heat. You know, I really like the brown, was it 56 Carter Lemire's down there? Is it?
Carter Lammers. 93 was Cooper
93.
Beamer.
That's who, Cooper Beamer. He was one of those early in the heat. He lit it up and was getting after it. Then he had to slow down a little bit. Then I think he saw all the sparks going underneath. Said, time to play. So,
yeah, he's a young driver also. I think he's still in high school even.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what are you thinking? Anybody else touch your fancy?
I probably agree with you on that one.
Okay.
Number 93?
Yep, card number 93. We need to get him up here so we can award him a little
He's right
gift.
there in the middle drinking a bottle of water.
Yeah, he drove good. You know, those young pucks are starting. Some of them are quite
It's the future
talented.
of the sport, though.
It is, and
Gotta
it's
get
awesome.
these young guys in here.
It is way cool.
We want to thank the farmers that donated their pull-off tractors, help us clear the track tonight.
These are all farm implements. Is it implements?
Yeah. We got a Heckerdale tractor, a John Deere. I'm not sure who's in the red one, but we want to thank the farmers. Then we got Johnson Ornamental donated his skid loader coming in. And run down the sponsor list one more time, make this all possible. Johnson Ornamental, the Greenhorn Bar, Dinkle Implement, Moss Feedlots, Stanton Auto, Stanton Hardware, Ludicky Oil, Ryland Properties, WRP, S&S Bleachers, K's Marketplace, Northeast Machine, Big Rock Concrete, Northeast Pipe and Panel, Show Me Sliders, Nebraska Derby, 448 Designs, Stanton Ripfest, Nucor Steel, Wallcraft Division, Big Iron Auctions, and Vegas Drywall.
That's a lot of sponsors. You know, we usually get sponsors for our show. Well, our list will be right here. Well, about 5. So.
And then if you're watching on YouTube, you see the sponsors popping up on the left-hand corner, like Show Me Sliders there, and
those are sponsors of
for
Nebraska Derby.
Yep.
Up and coming. Watch out for Nebraska Derby. They are getting aggressive. They've bought all the right equipment. I'm looking at the screens over there, and I'm like, this is impressive.
Yeah, we have a Facebook page. We have a website. So if any of you guys are watching and want to reach out to us, we'll travel, go to other fairs. Got to get a hold of Trent. He's the one behind this. Talk to him, set something up. Great opportunity to get your show streamed on YouTube.
You know, and Trent's also, outside of videoing shows and having live podcasts, he's really doing his best to get your shows, information about your shows to the public. I always see those.
Here comes Carter.
Facebook. Carter. All right. So, yeah, I see him announcing 3 or 4 other shows that he's not a part of all the time.
Oh, yeah. That's part of that Nebraska Derby on his Facebook. He advertises. So if you guys are living here in Nebraska, go to his Nebraska Derby website and click on the schedule. He's got
every
show in Nebraska on there. Every promoter, where it is, where it's at. I mean, he does a great job. Thanks for his sponsors that help him provide that website.
And again, in the future, he's going to be doing so much more with advertising for Nebraska Derbies. He is going to be your one-stop shopping to make derbies more readily known in Nebraska. Cooper, how are you, sir?
Good.
Good. Okay, good or really good?
Really good.
You're feeling it, are you? You just yeah, that was awesome. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Since you're a young buck, we don't know a lot about you. Tell us a little bit of.
17.
Where are you from?
Windside, so it's like 10 minutes.
Okay, it's one of those little casual towns coming through to get here.
How many years you been derbying?
What?
How many years you been derbying?
Since I was 15, so it's my 3rd year. I've been around it my whole life.
I was pretty close, Gumby.
Are you 17 then, or?
Yeah.
How lucky are this car? How many times have you ran it?
Well, this is my first time running it. My dad ran it 2 times last year.
All right, so you're following in the footsteps.
Yeah.
Is your pops running? Is he still running?
Yeah. He'll probably run Border Wars next year.
Well, I hope so. Everybody should run. Border Wars ought to be that show that the whole country is trying to get into. I mean, it is, I can't emphasize awesome enough. Watch it free on Nebraska Derby, Facebook.
Yep.
Or YouTube.
YouTube.
It's still year-round. So I'll tell you, you were getting after right there at the start. I was like trying to figure you out because you were like this chameleon. You were right out of the hole. You were getting a little nasty with people. And then I'm like, then I had this little
tone it down.
Whoa, Dad's. I think Pops wanted me to slow it down a little bit. And then there's little sparks going under your vehicle, and it's like, okay, let's do this again. So what was your strategy there?
Just go out there, have fun.
Keep moving.
Keep moving.
So did you have fun?
Yes.
All right. So there's multiple reasons. You didn't take first place in the show, and a lot of that's because, you just were trying to waste your car a little bit. But one of the things, we are sponsored. Have you seen anything about Gladiators of Steel?
Oh, yeah.
So you know a little bit about that. Well, that's awesome. Gladiators of Steel is wanting to have a way to tell drivers that they appreciate what they do. What that means is, what is a do you know what a gladiator is? Have you seen the Russell Crowe show, The Gladiator?
No, I don't.
Oh, for crying out loud, I'm getting old. So you need to get on the TV and the YouTube and look up The Gladiator and watch the show. It's a great show. But the Gladiator, somebody goes out in the arena, is fighting for their life, slaying it, and just no feeling of trying to win. They're just putting on a show. Of course, they're trying to live, outlast. Being basically that man is just fearless. you were doing really well. You reminded of something that just is considered a style of Gladiator. So, oh, not yet. I'm explaining this. So these are a Gladiator steel hat, and if you're looking at mine, you're like, oh, Gumby's got one. I don't have one of these. I do not have one of these. Mine on the back says no participation trophies. That's, you know, sort of a little like, maybe they gave it for me for just making me feel better. That's how I probably got this hat. This hat is a special hat. It says Vini Vidi Vici, the victor. What that is saying I came, I saw, and I conquered. The only way to get a Gladiators of Steel hat with that saying, you can't buy it. This is specifically designed to give to drivers that have earned it. You've earned that hat tonight. You are a true Gladiator, and I congratulate you. And on behalf of Gladiators of Steel, we support you and hope that you continue to be that victor in slaying the competition. So, oh, he's ready to put it on. That is awesome. He's like, I am the victor. Awesome. Well, again, Coop, appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. Is there anybody you'd like to thank, or sponsors, or is there a cute girl out there that you really like? You just say, hey, baby, I love you. I'm the victor.
My dad, he helps me a lot.
Yeah, usually they do, yes.
And COM Sprinklers is sponsor.
Oh, well, there you go. C&M, that's another sponsor we've talked about tonight. So we're doing good sponsors. So yeah, that's your thing. Nobody else? No sweet little girlfriend? Nothing like that? Okay, Dad's like, don't get him, encourage him. No, no, no. So, okay, well, buddy, Coop, congratulations for being our Heat 1 Gladiator of the evening. It is very well deserved, and I hope it rockets you into the future of being that Gladiator.
Yep,
thank you.
Congratulations, man.
Thanks for coming down, Stanton Smackdown.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah, now go help load the car. Now you got to go help load the car. So, all right, do you want to play a video?
Sure thing.
Why don't we do a Gladiators video?
Alrighty. So we'll do the number 1 here.
Number 1, Gladiators video. What's coming up in the future? Demolition Derby is the greatest sport on earth. Nothing tops it.
I don't think there's a drug out there that can give you the same exhilaration and feeling that Demolition Derby can.
I always said it's the best drug on the planet, and I did all the good ones back in the day.
I just can't stay away from it. It's an addiction. It's a drug.
I'd like to have a heart monitor on me to see what my heart is like, you know? And Demolition Derby surpasses every high I've ever been on.
So Derby's like going hunting but giving the deer a gun and letting it shoot back.
It's legal road rage.
The adrenaline rush is like nothing else.
Demolition Derby is the best form of anger management there is that I know of.
I can tell you right now, when you could smash the shit out of somebody and not get sued, it's the greatest feeling on the planet.
You gotta find something that you love. For me, I love demolition derbies.
No questions asked. Funnest sport on earth.
Well, Gumby, we just got some big news.
News, more news. We can't handle more news.
Well, late entry, but Jacob Prusman, 448 Designs, said he was going to sponsor the door wraps for the Stanton Smackdown tonight.
Wow. Mr. Prusman, the man, the myth, the legend. You know, sometimes it takes a long time to become a man, a myth, a legend, but Prusman's doing it in a very short period of time. Really cool guy.
He's kind of bummed he couldn't come tonight. He had a wedding with his family, but he texted me and said, hey, I want to help sponsor
this week. It's killing us. 2 weddings.
Show.
And I better get a cake picture tonight of somebody at a wedding for proof. So that's pretty cool that Prusman's doing that. You know, that's a boy that loves the Derby. So we got a problem.
What's that?
You know, late, you know, Saturday, how are we going to get a banner or something to show his sponsorship?
Well, hopefully you thought of an idea.
You know, I might have found a way to advertise for Prusman at a show. It didn't, you know, we had to find a way. So, you know, Prusman, thank you for helping out the show, Stanton Smackdown. You're fully sponsored, on air, all night long, brother. Thank you. We are giving out those door wraps to what class?
80s bone stock.
80s bone stock. 'Cause there's some of them with the driver here that he's promising that he's going to do what tonight?
Hardest hit.
Hardest hit of the night. So the hardest hit, bone stock, 80s night, winning a beautiful set of door wraps from who? 448 Design, baby. Thanks, Jacob. All right, back to live. We have the Jake Prusman 448 Design door wrap heat. These are the guys that are fighting for the free door wraps from 448 Design. Boy, how much do those things cost? They're
Honestly, I've never ran a set on any of my cars I ever ran, so I don't know.
I think we better find out.
A couple $100 probably.
Yeah.
Nothing's cheap in the derby world
No,
anymore.
it's not. So, and in the arena, car number 88, Justin Prop.
Last year's winner.
Last year's winner. It says, I'm trying to think of the name,
Patterson.
WRP.
Nope.
It said WRP on the one side.
Patterson Home Improvement, and WRP is the other sponsor. Could be.
He's
I
got
don't know
some
what the other
sponsors.
side.
Patterson Home Improvement. I'm always at Home Improvements trying to finish up derby car nuts and bolts and chain and tape. Car number 96, which is actually supposed to be, my list is 98, hometown Blake Huseman from Stanton, Nebraska. Boy, it's Stanton against Inwood here. Car number 7, Mark Faber from Inwood, Iowa. Great little town.
He had tough luck there.
And he ran this car.
Yeah, and Inwood, one hit, broke the tranny.
Oh.
So it's a fresh car pretty much.
And car number 328. 32R.
32R.
Oh, is Ross Van Ginkel from Inwood, Iowa. 822 is John White from Stanton, Nebraska. Car number 44, another Brennan Borgman from Stanton, Nebraska. He's going to be sore by the end of this weekend.
I love his 4 in the rows, though, his turnouts.
Waiting on one more car.
So, again, we want to thank Jacob Prusman, 448 Designs. We're doing the hardest hit.
So, yeah, so we're going to have the Gladiator award of a hat, but whoever is one that just punishes somebody in one good hit is going to win a nice set of door wraps from Prusman and 448 Design.
So that might not be the Mad Dog necessarily, because I think there is a Mad Dog. So whoever does the hardest hit.
Just say if they awarded me, no, we awarded the hardest hit.
Yep.
That's not a Mad Dog.
Yep.
It could lead to being a Mad Dog.
It could.
But it is just an award for a very nice set of door wraps. He does a great job. And they're waiting for one more car. Here it comes. It looks like it's coming in. Nope. There must be a dead
$1.98, Justin Mandel, Ludicky Oil. Must have had car trouble.
Yeah, 198. He was out there, looked pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
All right.
Unfortunate.
We got 6 cars fighting for the belt. The WW something SmackDown belt. Here we go, green flag.
What do we got? One GM and the rest Fords. That's a box Lincoln or a box Ford there. Wagon.
All right, there's the gas pedal. The spinning pedal got you. By this time, a couple weeks ago, he was already out with a broken tranny. That's how quick it was.
Yeah, he ran the Inwood, Iowa team show there, and he had tranny issues right away, so.
You know, though, sometimes that's frustrating, but sometimes it's the best way to get out. If you're going out early, get it done.
But I talked to him up there after the show, and he's like, I'm coming to Stanton. He said, I love the track. It's not too far of a drive.
Ross Van Ginkel, very nice hit.
Oh, another good hit by him.
Brendan's got to be careful because it almost looks like the back end of that car is starting to tilt the wrong direction. Oh, beautiful hit, 32R. Ross Van Ginkel from Inwood, Iowa. By far right there, that was the hardest hit of the heat. So we're
Here he comes again. Oh, here he comes. Oh, another good hit by him.
Beautiful hit by Mr. Van Ginkel.
He's in the running, I think.
He's in the running for the hardest hit and for the hat. He might have a clean sweep if he keeps this up.
Looks like he lost the coil spring on the rear end, though. Another good hit by him.
Brendan's like, you know, I don't know if I like that hit that much. He's sizing him up. I don't know if you want to let him come all the way down here.
Good hit by Mark Faber.
From Inwood, Iowa.
That's one thing I always like. The Iowa guys like to come down. There's quite a few of them here tonight.
It's really a pretty close jump.
And they all comment. They love the track here. They love the crowd, love the people. So
the one thing about, you know, right here in Stanton, Nebraska, you got South Dakota's right here. Iowa's right here. Minnesota's not too far from here. It's
like John White down there's got some trouble. Sitting dead. Good hit by Mark Faber on Brendan Boardman.
32R Ross is starting to get hot. You can hear that motor's like not as happy as it was a few minutes ago. Yeah, he's not running on all 8.
He's leaking the antifreeze too. He's getting really hot fast, like you said. Not giving up though.
No, he's not.
Red flag. I have a feeling they're going to get talked to here because not mixing it up the best. John White, Stanton, Nebraska, he just broke his stick down there.
Yeah, I don't see anything on the ground, and it's like, and the main man is walking out with a discussion, and that when the arm's going up and down in this motion, it usually means something.
I know Rob's not a fan of sandbagging. I haven't seen it.
And if you're reading this, this means stop driving around.
Yeah.
This means
usually he has a pink flag with him.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't
green
like
flag.
Swing and a miss. That was a fastball. You know, Mark Faber's car, boy, that back end is packing nice. Just look how clean those wheels are staying.
He was joking. He said if his train don't hold up tonight, he's going to just sell the car because it's cursed. Looks like it's holding up for him so far.
Are you hoping it breaks right now so you can buy it like it sits? You know, with having 4 kids, it might be the only way you get back in the car for a while.
Yeah, that's true. Shout out to
just toying. Yeah.
Shout out to my wife putting up with this, and Cole, Harper, Paisley, and Tate.
I'll tell you, that 96 does run pretty, that old wagon. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Big hit by Mark Faber.
Okay, I like that one.
Good
but look
hit.
at that back end. Perfect.
Another good hit by Mark Faber.
Yeah.
Ross still going. Car's got to be hot, though. Ooh, another good hit by him. Another good hit by Faber. Faber might start getting hot here, though. Looks like he's spitting antifreeze out.
You know, there at the start of the heat, 32R Ross Van Ginkel, he was running away with the aggression. Now that the longer it's going, there's people who are starting to catch him on that. He's still got one of the hardest hits of the night, though.
Oh, yeah. I think he knows his car's wounded, though, so he's trying to last while he can. Oh, Brennan's tire popped there. Got a flat tire there.
2 good wheel shots by 88, Mr. Justin Prop. And another good shot by Justin. Man, you're hitting the gas tank protector on car 96. That's how far up into that car they are. That almost sounds like an LS.
I think he said in Inwood it's a fresh motor also.
I think it's an LS.
It could be.
It just
sounds good. Man, that track's hard and fast though. Track is set up perfect right now. Ooh, swung and a miss. Here he comes. Oh, just missed. Here comes Faber. We're not going to do a head-on.
Too early in the evening?
Yep. Oh, his control arm just fell out of Ross. He ain't moving after that. Oh, yeah, he is. I think his driver's side control arm broke loose, so.
Which car was that, 32?
He lost the coil and something else is hanging. On 32R. Another good hit by him. It's like Faber
the hits have changed. Earlier in the night.
He's hot. He took a bad hit there, and I think he lost his radiator completely. Oh, big hit.
Yeah, which is like thud.
Oh, another nice hit by Faber.
Yeah, the crowd likes that. They like to see what kind of drive line you're running.
Faber's turning it up now, though. Justin Prop.
Justin's like, you just tagged me. It's like bad calling.
The pace of the show has picked up tremendously.
It has. And that track is staying fast, but it's also slick, so it's not.
Oh, Ross got it fired.
You know, at this pace, it's just fun to watch. Oh,
another big hit by him.
Yeah, very good shot.
Blake Huseman's almost bellied out on the ground. I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go. Big hit by Mark Faber.
He's the pinball right now.
Justin Prop still looking good. Big hit by Justin Prop. Another hit.
Those small tires on this kind of track.
Big hit by Mark Faber.
Oh, and 98 Blake Huseman from Stanton, Nebraska is actually 96. And it looks like we might have a fire. Fire. Let's stop the show. We got a little. Oh, he's that's terrible. You're trying to get out of your car, and then you take in a big sucking of that crap.
We want to thank the Stanton, Pilger, and Hoskins Woodland Park Fire and Rescue being out here tonight, volunteering their time and equipment, help out the Derby.
And they're painting the arena because they just painted the whole arena white.
Ross is backing up. He's like, I don't want any part of that. Oh, Justin Prop, he's bellying good. He's laying some good hits. I don't know.
Yeah, Justin's.
Who do you think's got the hardest hit still? I don't know.
I still think 32R early in the heat. He made that one hit shot that was just nice, nasty.
They're starting.
Well, Mr. Kenny, how are you?
Bring him up here.
Three letters in the vocabulary that we use are synonymous with this individual that coming into the scene, Mr. WRP. Kenny, how are you, sir?
I'm good. How about you, Gumby?
I'm doing. I hear you came all the way down here. Well, you're not too far from here, are you?
About 45 minutes.
Okay, so it really wasn't that far out of your way. A little left and a little right. Come to pick up a frame, I hear.
Yeah, we actually came last night. Me and the wife decided to go watch races instead of a derby for once. And
races?
Yeah.
They hold those around here?
Yeah, they do.
What kind of races are they? Horse, dog, what?
Circle track, dirt track.
Really? Were they any good?
Yeah, they were good, but while we were there, we had teammates calling with broken transmissions here. So once we left the races, we went home, and about midnight, we headed up here and put a tranny in Hoffmeister's car all night.
Yeah, they said, we got here this morning, and they're like, yeah, last night we changed the trannies. And I said, no, you didn't. And he goes, well, yes, I did. And I said, no, you didn't. It was this morning. Because it was like 2, 3, 4 in the morning you guys were doing all that.
Yeah.
Well, so what kind of dirt track, like midgets, or what were we running last night?
No, it was IMCA, sport mods and hobby stock cars.
Cool. That's okay. Not, yeah.
It's different.
It is.
Well, you missed one heck of a show last night.
Where are you running next?
We're gearing up for old Blizzard Bash again, and besides that, a few more local shows. And
I was going to say, if you're running Blizzard Bash, aren't you a couple months late on the start?
We're always last minute.
Okay.
I think we're going to be down to 3 here. Justin Prop, Brennan Borgman, and Mark Faber.
So tell me, car number 7, does that sound like an LS, or is that even?
I'm not sure what Faber runs for sure, but that thing's on point.
It is. It's almost got that LS sound, but I'm not 100% positive. How's the parts business been for you? Is it still tearing it up, doing good? You slow?
We're kind of slowed down a little bit. We're got married this year, and with everything else going on, building my own cars and whatnot, it just
not really out there marketing, trying to get the sales.
And it's hard to find parts anymore.
Is it at all starting to change a little bit, or is it still there?
Seems like it's getting a little bit better these days, but
Big hit by Mark Faber there to Justin Prop. Here he comes again.
Oh!
That was a harder hit. Oh.
Okay.
That's the hardest hit so far. Oh, again.
Okay. And he's stuck. And he's pulled his flag. Prop's like, no. You're messing with my tranny. Do not do this.
Oh, he stood him up.
Yes, he did. It's now called a pulley punch. Because you're punching with the pulley.
Here he comes.
Wow.
I don't think there's any doubt of who Mad Dog was on.
Well, I don't know if you heard.
There's 3 different awards in this heat. There's a Mad Dog, there's the hardest hit, and then there's the Gladiator. But yeah, there's some.
Jacob Prusman donated a set of door wraps to us to give away, and we're going to give it away for the hardest hit. Maybe not the Mad Dog, but I think Mark Faber's got it.
I think he's got about all of that wrapped up, huh?
It was close there because car 32 down here, he did really well, but those 2 hits.
Radiator's falling out of Brennan's car. They're both going to be hot. I don't know if he's got much steering though. Yeah, he still got it.
Both of those cars were over at Inwood, you say, and they both had some issues over in Inwood on the 4th of July?
I think it's on point tonight, though.
Yeah, that motor's running good. He wants to play pulley punch.
I'm thinking that is a small block now that you can
It
see
is,
the pulley.
yeah. It is, yeah, you look at that front pull, that pulley. That's a very good running small block.
I think it was fresh and in what he said. It's going to be hot after this one tonight. Can get a good workout. Here he comes. Oh.
Yeah, Brennan's actually a pretty good hand-to-hand fighter. Short range, not getting Mark's wanting to get.
Bumper fell off, so stop. Red flag for the pick up the bumper off the track.
Mark wants to get distance. Brennan wants to stay close.
Like I said, both these cars had little light runs on them when we started. Mark lost a tranny in Inwood early, and Brennan lost a distributor in Dixon a couple weeks ago. So they both had no plates on them. Pretty fresh cars starting tonight.
And Brennan's losing a tube. He lost the tube.
About ready to lose his radiator too.
I don't think the radiator's holding anything at this point.
It's hanging out of the front pretty good.
There's probably at least a pinhole or two. So you're running Blizzard Bash. Are you running the Nationals or what? Yes,
sir. Well, this is my last one. I'm hanging up Blizzard Bash after this year.
So who's your teammates this year?
Same team as last year. We'd have Matt Hoffmeister, Jared Van Gameren, and Timmy Lang with that Doba. So.
Is he running a Doba again?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What are you building?
I picked up my 09 frame today, and
shoot, we're getting a treat here, and we still got the A and B mains going on tonight.
Big money on the line there. Stanton County, they always have a great purse.
Yeah.
Putting the money up for the drivers.
Always been a great track here, too.
Oh, yeah. We were talking about Border Wars earlier and how the track and drivers from different states and stuff. And you've driven here. People always help you out, etc. How the fair board goes above and beyond with equipment, whatever you guys need.
And never afraid of paying, too.
Brennan's actually rubbing the front bumper. Two Fords being able, with decent steering for, nose that high. He's fighting it a little bit, but he's still getting around pretty well. That is a small block, isn't it? Where the radiator hose is coming out. Because on the LS's, it's opposite.
Yep. Nice of them to give us that view.
Yeah. Thanks for answering the question for us. So that you're saying you're hanging up Blizzard Bash after this year?
Yep. This will be 9 years in a row, and
you've spent your fair share of money there.
It's a job anymore.
Oh. What'd you run last year? There was another Vic?
Yeah, I had a 08 with the two-door on it last year.
You running a two-door again this year?
No, I'm going to pick the ugliest body I can, go out in little fashion.
So most of the parts from last year's car can just roll right over.
Oh, yeah, I already started pulling them.
Reusing the cage too, or no?
Oh, no.
Oh, no?
I don't think anybody has enough torch for that.
That's the big expense of the year, huh, Bill?
I got a pretty good job for old cage material, so.
Oh, some of it's provided from work?
You bet.
Okay, there we go. All right. Yeah, he's melting that thing down.
I might have cracked the cap there.
Yeah, you can hear it. It's not right.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Heck of a run by both of them, though. Oh, is he going to get it?
Oh, nice. Little overlap on the door, but that's, I think, non-intentional. Don't let it die. This is definitely a duke out. Is it?
I think he's going to get some.
They're both wounded. You can hear it.
Pin it in the buck and shoot. It's so short. If he spun it sideways enough, he might get it wedged in there pretty good.
Who fired? Both of them.
And that's actually pretty cool, because if he'd have stayed there, he probably would have had the last hit. He could have said my car died and he couldn't get out and he'd have won it.
He's got quite a cheering section over there. Got Johnny Two Popper, it sounds like.
I think we are close.
Oh, he got her. Oh, no. Brennan's dead in the water. Oh, he got the hit. Oh. Get away from him. See who does it. Yep, got it.
Oh. Oh, and he died. Oh. So you running a square body, you think, on your 09 or?
Oh, it'll be a surprise. I'm going to pick out the ugliest thing I can find.
I like the ugly. That's cool. I'm like, what could be the ugliest thing?
This is back and forth.
Oh.
These are the shows where if you're in the crowd, you don't know who to cheer for, because they've both fought so hard.
There he comes.
Oh, nice hit. He's over there.
Oh.
He's like, son of a.
This is just back and forth. Now he's hooked. Stuck on him. Oh, get her fired.
That's pretty cool. They're just not getting. What's their time limit rule here?
I think it's a minute.
Yep.
Is it a minute? It's got to be getting pretty close now. Oh, he got out. But he can't get. He's got to get over there.
He hasn't made a hit
Oh, and
yet.
he died. Oh.
He's almost ready. Timeout. Oh, he's got to get a hit in. There it is.
Oh. Wow.
Mark Favors is refired. Go to this end of the track, Brennan, if he wants to get her. Hard-fought battle.
Well, that fresh motor is no longer fresh. It's definitely going to.
Mopar drivetrain under Brennan's and a Chevy under there. Oh, boy. Is he going to get it?
Yeah, he got it.
He
There we
got
go. Wow.
Rob.
Rob's over there. Wow. And you just got to love this. This is just cool.
Battle of the drivetrains. We got a Mopar motor in one and a Chevy in the other. Got it. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Crazy Ink asks if we're going to be live for any derbies tomorrow. No, we're not. Nebraska Derby will not be. I think there's a couple derbies in Springfield, Nebraska, and somewhere else, but we will not be attending.
Dual hit.
Got it. Made contact. See if Faber can get back and make contact. Got it.
I haven't seen a heat like this in a long time. It was such just a. Oh.
You can see Faber just shaking his head in there. That's got to be exhausting.
Man, what a beautiful night it turned out to be, actually. It's hot today, humid, but we got a nice breeze coming through. Sun's behind clouds. It's cooled down. It feels decent out here, I should say.
whoever sells the batteries that are in these vehicles, I think
No
I want
doubt.
to buy
No
that
doubt.
battery. It's like, wow.
I got to give it to the motors, though. They're both hot. They've been hot for a while, and they're still going.
Look how close that steering wheel has come to the inside of the driver's compartment. Wow. Very, very impressive.
They both just fire at the same time every time, it seems like.
You got to let him.
I think they're discussing they want to pull them apart.
I don't know how you could.
I don't know.
Brendan wants to be pulled apart, but I don't know. Oh, nope, got away.
This is definitely an epic battle. I mean, I don't know either of them really well. I've met them both, but man, it's just, you applaud them both. Two completely different style of drivers out there, though, too. Brendan's more of a controlled hand-to-hand guy, and Seven's more of a just wind up and pitch. Oh, swing and a miss. Sorry for the total silence, but I'm totally involved in this heat.
For those of you that are watching, we got 44, Brendan Borgman, Stanton, Nebraska, and Mark Faber, Inwood, Iowa, battling out for first and second here in the 80s bone stock tonight.
Oh, it barely clipped him. I can't believe these engines.
I'm more impressed with the batteries, like you said.
Well, I think Brennan might have semi-batteries in his. I don't know about Faber.
Yeah, but whatever it is, you know, that heat and that I mean, those are definitely cars that after the show I'm going to walk over and look at, because I'm like, I want to know who 7's engine builder is, because he was running so hard.
And he's been hot a long time.
That and the fact that he's got a 727 in that car that'll last this long. You know, Chrysler trannies are not all that.
I have to ask him. He might actually have a 904 in, like I was saying, in this car.
That would even make it more impressive. Because, you know, really, I mean, there's certain motors and, you know, things that you don't expect a Chrysler tranny. I don't even care with a tranny cooler to be that hot, because you know it's hot to last that long.
What have they been at it? You think 10, 15 minutes just these two?
Oh, longer than that. It's getting to be.
Who's going to run out of fuel first?
Oh, no, they all had pretty good fuel cells in there. I don't think that's going to be the. And they're not using much fuel right now.
No. I think Faber has the Mad Dog, though, and the hardest hit.
I don't think Faber's not going to win much of anything here. If he clean sweeps it, I'll tell you, that's something to be said.
What do you think Gladiator Ward on 32R? I mean, he gave it a fight.
I would say early, yes, but it's turned to the point where what's the definition of a gladiator? He's just somebody that's slaying it and putting it all on the line, and you know, he just probably ruined how much of a motor.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way that motor doesn't need help.
Yeah, I'd say it's a little beyond plugs and wires right now.
Oh, look at that. Whoa, I got to applaud that. That was absolutely amazing. Wow. Wow. That's the heat of it. It's going to be hard to top that.
So, Mark Faber, your winner there, 80s bone stock, followed up by Brendan Borgman second.
Yep, Brendan Borgman.
Justin Propp third, and
wow.
Jacob Prusman, 448 Designs, told us to give away a set of door wraps. I think Faber had the hardest hit tonight.
Head on over there.
Yeah,
I would have to agree.
I think car number 7 has won.
So,
the door wraps from Prusman. Number 7 has probably.
They're giving him the Mad Dog too. Stanton is Mark Faber.
I think he's a clean sweep.
I mean, he battled it out the whole time.
What's a gladiator? You get beat up, you get cut up, you're hurt, you're injured, and you just keep fighting. That's a gladiator. So the Steel Gladiator hat of the evening for heat number 2 is car number 7, Mark Faber.
We'll try to get him up here.
He's got to come. He's won everything. Yeah, he's got to relax for a few minutes.
Yeah, let him get some water and relax.
Do you want to run a video? You want to run a video?
Run a video. Let him get some water. That was a long battle.
We need a break or two. We need a break.
Well, thanks for coming up, Kenny.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks
Kenny,
for having me, guys.
Tear it up,
Good
brother.
to see you,
Building
as
that.
always.
Good luck at Blizzard Bash building.
Thank
Whatever
you.
that unique car is you're building, it'll be exciting to see.
You bet.
Look forward to it.
We got that big Odie show coming up in Norfolk in September.
September 30th.
$6,500 to win a limited weld cleanup show.
And the Mad Dog is a 75 two-door caddy, right?
Yeah,
and
along with
cash.
1,000 cash. So that'll
That's
be
good, Mad Dog.
That'll be a damn good show here in Nebraska too.
What are you running there?
I got a 2-door Vic that I took out to Rapid City, and we might pop a little different subframe underneath the front.
Oh, I know. With that look, I know what that little bit different subframe is. That's infamous for Nebraska, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, that ought to be interesting to hear. How was that trip to Rapid City? Did you enjoy it?
Oh, it was a blast. Yeah, I broke a throttle cable. What I think was probably about a hit or two away from that $10,000 Mad Dog, and so that was pretty discouraging. But I brought the car home. I got a win on it and a 3rd place on it. So it's treated me well, and now.
So it's definitely not fresh anymore.
Oh no, she's up there.
Okay. But with that new subframe under there, that could really help.
Yeah, I think it'll change it a little bit. I don't plan on leaving there without a caddy. We'll say that.
Hey, if that's the goal, that's awesome.
Best of luck.
Tear it up. Yeah, caddy 6,500. Sometimes that Mad Dog's worth more than anything.
Oh yeah, I've learned after the last couple of years to try to win, and it's just more fun to just go tear shit up. And if you happen to win at the end of the day, it's just a bonus.
There you go. Well, that's awesome. Thanks for joining us today. Good
Absolutely.
luck on the rest of the
Thanks,
year.
guys.
And if we get over to Blizzard Bash, we'll come visit. Maybe if you need an extra hammer swung or something, we could do that for
We
you.
always got cocktails too.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, thanks,
Have
guys.
a good evening.
I'll play a video.
Yeah, which one do you want?
Throw
Let's play the
Gladiator.
sponsor door.
Oh, yeah,
for Jacob
do it.
Prusman.
Jacob Prusman.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, big thanks to Jacob, 448 Designs.
The driver that won,
We're gonna try to get
very
him
well
up here.
earned it. Very well earned it.
Oh, Gumby, we just got some big news.
More news. We can't handle more news.
Well, late entry, but Jacob Prusman, 448 Designs, said he was going to sponsor the door wraps for the Stanton Smackdown tonight.
Wow. Mr. Prusman, the man, the myth, the legend. You know, sometimes it takes a long time to become a man, a myth, a legend, but Prusman's doing it in a very short period of time. Really cool guy.
He's kind of bummed he couldn't come tonight. He had a wedding with his family, but he texted me and said, hey, I want to help sponsor
this week.
this.
It's killing us. 2
sponsor
weddings.
the show.
And I better get a cake picture tonight of somebody at a wedding for proof. So that's pretty cool that Prusman's doing that. You know, that's a boy that loves the Derby. So we got a problem.
What's that?
You know, late, you know, Saturday, how are we going to get a banner or something to show his sponsorship?
Well, hopefully you thought of an idea.
You know, I might have found a way to advertise for Prusman at a show. It didn't, you know, we had to find a way. So, you know, Prusman, thank you for helping out the show, Stanton Smackdown. You're fully sponsored, on air, all night long, brother. Thank you. We are giving out those door wraps to what class?
80s bone stock.
80s bone stock. Because there's some of them with the driver here that he's promising that he's going to do what tonight?
Hardest hit.
Hardest hit of the night. So the hardest hit, bone stock, 80s tonight, winning a beautiful set of door wraps from who? 448 Design, baby. Thanks, Jacob.
Good.
Going? All right, everybody. Stanton County Fair Smackdown 2022. You know, one of the best things about county fairs are these guys. Getting to come out here and seeing all these beautiful animals, and boy, they love to be loved on. So everybody, come on down this evening. If you're from Stanton in the area, Nebraska, right now we got a great fair for you. We're here to play with some wonderful animals. I hear there's some big snakes here. We're going to go chase those snakes down. But again, it's great to be in Stanton, Nebraska tonight. It's Derby, 7 p.m. Stanton Smackdown 2022 live. Where? Nebraska Derby, YouTube. Okay. 2, 1. It's 100 150% humidity in Nebraska right now. They say food is actually adds weight to me. It is not the food that's adding the weight. It's the water that's in the air that is killing me. This shirt weighs 35 pounds. So if I'm gonna gain weight and I'm at a fair, what's gonna happen? Where's the picture? I need a picture. I need something to show. And this is what happens at a fair too. There you go.
Oh, this is so you can pay for it?
Yeah, I want to be legal. But we are doing what everybody does on a hot, humid day at the fair. And I'm salivating because I've been thinking about this. We drove by this place, saw the sign.
And what'd that sign say?
Root beer floats. Woohoo!
Okay, you need to
Okay.
answer there and then don't
I'm going to answer it there. Yes, you go.
don't pull out the card
Until it says approved, like that.
You got it.
We are good.
You are on it.
We are on it like Blue Bonnet. Is that what they said in the old commercials? There we go. So, and look at there.
Oh, look at those.
Life just got good. Come join us at the Stanton County Fair 2022. Smackdown tonight, starting 7 p.m. Central. Join us live on Nebraska Derby YouTube.
The worst hits are the ones you don't see coming.
Injuries, they happen.
We have broken ribs. You have no idea you even broke a rib. You have a broken finger. You have no idea you broke a finger. But they're not missing Derby Day. They won't do it. They'll wrap it up. They're gonna go compete.
You're getting hit with a 4,000-pound vehicle. This is fender bender times 10.
I think the biggest thing with car accidents is just the amount of energy that's transferred. That you're taking all of that energy and it's passing through the body. When you see somebody that's in demolition derby, it's the type of thing where when that comes to town, whoever's on call knows that they'll have something to do that evening. I've been to a couple myself, and I sit there amazed that these people get in and do what they do. In a car accident, like any part of your body is game, truthfully. So anything from your feet that might be resting on the pedals, all the way through your knees into the hips, into the spine, which usually takes a brunt, and then the whiplash. And also the brain. So the brain is also sits in that little cage, and it's moving back and forth.
Well, I'm surprised I ain't walking around with a drool cup, you know, and walking around all kind of goofed up and from as many concussions as I have. I mean, I've had a lot of concussions.
Hit me in the trunk, my head went back, and I hit the pillar with my helmet. I got out of my car, and I'm looking around, and I'm like, where the hell am I? I got in my truck, and I'm like, damn it, where the hell's my steering wheel? And I was in the back seat. That's how far out of it I was. I had a concussion. I mean, bad concussion.
Doctor says it's all right. He'll give me another CAT scan or whatever, and everything looks okay, and we keep doing it.
When I have a patient who's a demolition derby driver, I can advise them, hey, you've got to be careful. This is something that can end in long-term injury and pain. But they typically, they're people that love what they do. And in the end, we appreciate their business.
3, 2, 1.
Speechless.
I don't even know what to say after that. Oh my hell. That was awesome. Yeah. I mean, we were up here and we're like, you can't cheer against. I mean, it was an epic fight.
Yeah. We got Mark Faber up here for the guys watching at home. Inwood, Iowa, your winner of the 80s Hobo. You got Mad Dog.
Yeah.
And did Rob announce in the pit meeting what Jacob Prusman donated?
Yeah, I said door reps.
Yep. You got the hardest hit when you went nose to nose with Justin Prop down there.
Which time? Which time?
First time. That was a hit. So you got all three clean sweep tonight.
And you got, on behalf of Gladiators of Steel, we give out a hat to what's somebody that's a gladiator, just out there slaying it, just giving it his all. You know, there's a saying on the back of our hats that says, no participation trophies. Well, these hats are special, and they were designed to only give to drivers. Nobody can buy these hats. It says Vini, Vidi, Vici, which means I came, I saw, and I conquered. And it says the victor. You came and did all three things. You were the victor, you conquered, and you were a true gladiator. So on behalf of Gladiators of Steel, we want to present you with a hat and say congratulations for putting on a heck of a show. That is very well earned, appreciated.
It's fun
so how much is that 357 worth?
Do you build your motors?
Yeah, I'm building myself.
You built a heck of a motor.
That thing was spot on. Was.
Not no more.
We were also curious, what are you running for batteries? Both of you, because you both kept firing back up.
Group 31 truck batteries.
Okay.
I said semi-batteries.
Yeah.
I figured, and I thought Brennan had them in too. I'm like, they got to be running semi-batteries.
Oh, my goodness. That was just, it was like, okay, there's no way. And then they both fire up. And that was 20 minutes before it ended, you know, because it just kept going. I was like, are they running on starter power and batteries? Because it was, you know, it was crazy.
Yeah.
How you feel?
I'm tired.
You going to sleep good tonight?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It was worth coming down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
good time.
I don't think there's a chance that car's ever coming back out in an arena.
I don't think so.
That was.
Training held up, though.
Training held up great.
Your training dropping it pretty good on this end, and it was going.
I couldn't
You're
keep
getting
it running
excited.
to take my time. So.
Well, that was absolutely a fantastic, fantastic show. We were telling, there's a couple guys here that we thought might be winning the hat early in the heat. Then you went on, and then by the end of the heat, I forgot what all these guys had done because it was such a heat and it was so long.
Yeah, it was long.
So this is the B main coming in.
B main for the team show. Greg Brandel, Stanton, Nebraska pulling in, followed by Nathan Gill, Ponca, Nebraska.
Woo. So, you running any more this year? Or is this the end of the?
We'll see. I don't have anything else built, but I don't know. We'll see what this fall brings.
10X, Willie Roenfeld, Stanton, Nebraska, followed by Jason Matthiessen, number 8, Stanton, Nebraska.
The B-man.
Looks like his car died, though. And,
the B-man. Oh, that'd be enough to cheat.
That's not good.
All day, all night working on that car, and if something like that happens, that's just enough to want to go bang your head off of something.
Absolutely.
And wants to fire, she's not quite there.
He's
55's pushing him in, Brian Borgman.
And that is the winning team from last year.
Correct. Jason Matthiessen and Willie Roenfeld won it last year. Yep.
Brandon Borgman, he is in here. Is it by his lonesome?
I think he's the last car coming in. 515, Julian Suter.
Ran a great race, but boy, his uppers are rolled over already.
Missouri. Followed by 23B, Garrett Botcher and Kobe Jensen. And Brendan Borgman, Lone Ranger tonight for his team, bringing in the rear, Stanton, Nebraska.
And it's going to be very interesting to see how that He's got that back end pulled up pretty good. Yesterday he was really plowing the dirt. I thought he was a farmer yesterday.
Yeah.
I wonder if Jason has carb issues the way it's loading up.
Yeah.
They took the carb off right before the feature there, remember? And went
They
cleaned
sent it home and had it cleaned and everything.
I wonder if he's having carb issues already. That's tough.
They had to have tested it out in the pits to see how good it was running.
Green flag.
3.
4,500 to win.
But it always pays all the way. Everybody's making money in this heat, are they not?
I think you can get last in this heat and still get $1,000.
Yep.
Well, he just hit the dirt berm at about 20. That's always a good hit. Okay, you got it running.
Yep, Jason's moving. That's a good sign. Hate to see that happen to any driver.
Maybe had a rubber hose he was able to pinch for.
Here he comes.
Oh! He definitely got somebody's attention there.
I think it's going to be fast-paced this whole entire heat.
Oh, look at this. Oh.
What a hit. 55,
Oh.
Bryant Borgman just took it from the front and rear.
The both ends of the car. That was, you don't see that very often either. Wow.
He pulled his stick. Well, not quite.
Oh, man. Oh, my.
Bryant Borgman's thinking about breaking off.
I'm a big believer, though, if you grab that flag and start moving it around and you don't, they should pull it. If you stop somebody on a run because you're pulling your flag or something, you can't use that flag as a stop.
No.
I think Kobe Jensen might have steering issues. He can't get turned there.
Well, it looks like it.
Yeah. Wow. The hit of the night was you nosing that one car, but that hit that was right there was way cool.
Yeah.
Getting hit front and back, and the whole car just collapsed.
Yeah. Bryant Borgman breaks off. 23B, Garrett Botchner breaks off.
We're getting to be in the line of fire here a little bit.
Track is hard.
Yeah.
You love this track.
Absolutely.
I can tell by driving on it. Stanton has a good track.
Yeah. This is my favorite track to run on.
You don't have to worry about getting stuck or anything, you know. So.
Wow. I will tell you, sometimes as a promoter, if you know you're only having 4 heats in the whole show, you get a little worried that you're not going to give the fans their money's worth. They got their money's worth already.
Oh, this is a great show.
All you that are watching at home, you want to come here.
Kobe Jensen broke off. I think they got 5th place, 13, Garrett and Kobe. 4 teams left. Big hit by Brandon Borgman there on Nathan Gill.
Suter's still going. You know, that car is getting sort of messed up.
Yeah.
Back end shift, he's got. Matthias Jason's is running that carburetor cleaned out.
Really well now.
Oh. That blue and black team is looking solid. Yeah. It's going to get to the point where you got
big hit by Greg Brandel.
Brandel's car is looking very, very good. Square as can be.
He had that. Oh yeah. He had that tranny issue in the heat last night. Got that figured out. Car's running good now.
Wow. No, if you are the honeybee, or that you need to take a shot now, because you do not want to get into a one-on-one, 2-on-2. You need to find a way to get a shot while it's still. Unless they're absolutely working together to steal the money, but I mean, if you're going to try to win it. I'm a big believer in the Vicks and what they can do, but if you got a big iron caddy that squares can be,
they're hard to beat.
It is. And that front bumper hasn't moved.
Brandon Borgman broke off. Fourth place team.
You know. Mr. Suter, for coming in, we're like, man, those A-arms are rolled over already. He's still just.
He's got sparks flying, but.
Yeah. Nice shot, right at that point, right on that wheel. Whether he, yeah, if I was him, I'd be using these cars. Wow. Okay, there was that shot that he had to worry about.
Yep.
And who was that?
That one hurt.
Was that Honeybee?
Jason and Greg Brandel nose to nose there. Jason has not moved after that.
He bent hard.
Yeah, you can see that bumper almost sitting on top of the front tire.
Willie's got steering. Willie Roenfeld's got steering issues there.
Yep.
Can't turn.
I don't know. Oh, this ain't good.
It's going to be 2-on-1 here pretty quick if Willie can't get it turned around there.
If Suter can stay going long enough to where he can get into that second place, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here comes Willie. Oh. There was his hit.
What year was your car?
Big hit by Greg Brandel there.
84 or 85.
I mean, for how bad your car was bent, man, the steering was still pretty decent.
It was getting pretty tight, but I could still go both ways.
You thinking about Border Wars next year or anything?
I'm not sure. We'll see what this winter brings.
Yeah. Iowa always brings a pretty good team.
Yep. It was a lot of fun last year.
That's got the worst feeling. The car's running great. You got no steering. I hate that.
Still 3 teams moving yet.
I cannot wait to see Matthias's car. I want to see what that hit did, because it doesn't look good at all.
No, not at all.
Big hit by Greg Brandel there. Julian Suter. Here comes Nathan Gill, his teammate. Whoa.
Whoa. How often do you see the whole car off the ground at one time? Impressive run by Suter.
Looks like Greg Brandel has tranny problems again.
Oh, no.
Just lost forward, it looks like. Big hit by Julian Suter. Got a broken tie rod.
Wow. Oh, man.
Tranny went out.
Yep.
Big hit by Willie Rosenfeld. So we got 2 cars with the wounded steering. So Nathan Gill, he's running hydro steering in that car. So pretty hard for him to lose steering.
And they definitely had a rough run yesterday. They didn't get.
Actually, Julian Suter's running hydro steering too. Both of them are.
Oh, are they?
Yep. So.
Yeah, but what breaks on the Fords is your ball joints, your tie rods, and stuff that the hydro steering doesn't really affect. Sometimes the gearbox in a Ford.
Yeah,
but
once in a while.
Greg Brandel broke off. 61. Still got 3 teams moving.
Got him. Got him. That's. So what do you do to keep your steering in them Fords? You got any special tricks, or you just
not really?
Just luck of the heat.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, I'm impressed with a lot of cars, but Julian's, I'm really
down to 2 teams.
That car's used up.
Yep. It's not even leaning the right way.
No.
It's just
he was rough coming in.
Yeah.
I love when a car can spin on a dime, almost catch air, land.
Yep.
It's like.
So your 3rd place teams, Willie Rosenfeld and Jason Mathiasen. Down to Julian Suter out of Missouri and Nathan Gill, Ponca, Nebraska.
He's like, I just don't have the right angle here. So now you're just hoping for some freak break now.
Yeah.
His steering wheel's coming in quite a bit.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, hey, hit me, make it look good, but let's not go. He's going to try to shift the body the other direction.
Yep.
Now, there we go. There, wow.
Greg Brandel, Nathan Gill, 1st place in the B main here. Then followed by 515, Julian Suter and his teammate Bryant Borgman.
Wow.
Followed by Willie Rosenfeld and Jason Mathiasen, 3rd place.
4th place, I believe, was
Brendan Borgman and Isaiah
Solo.
Borgman.
Solo.
And then 5th place, Kobe Jensen and Garrett Botcher.
That's impressive. What a fun night. Okay, so we got to talk about the Gladiator.
I'm thinking 515 maybe. He came in wounded and he hung in there. What do you think?
Yeah,
I don't know. What do you think?
It's a hard one to pick.
I know.
There's
a couple.
That caddy's the one that really slayed a car too out
Yeah.
there. The pink 23, one hit. He let everybody know that he was, but he didn't take anybody out.
It's tough.
That's a hard one.
Greg Brandel was getting on it there until his tranny went out.
Yep.
He would have kept going hard.
Oh, absolutely.
Willie drove down to third with no steering, so.
That was very impressive too. Surviving as part of a Gladiator. So let's do 515. There's a lot to be said about, when we're talking about him coming into the arena like, oh boy, what are you doing? And he just, what is a Gladiator trying to outlast?
I mean, when he came in, both of his wheels were pitched in bad.
Yep.
And then his back end went down to the ground right away. Hung in there.
He drove it. He drove that car.
Yeah.
Somebody like the Heat before that just drove that car. We're going to have to go get water to give these guys. You okay with water? I got flavored if you need flavored.
I'm good.
Yeah, I think Suter would be a good. He represents a little bit different angle of Gladiator, but he did everything he needed to do to survive that. But the caddy was that. I mean, if I was given the hardest hit, I'd be given that hit down in Jason Mathias. I mean, I can't quite see from here, but that front bumper.
It doesn't look good.
It twisted for sure.
It pushed hard.
Is he still sitting in the car just shaking his head going, no, he's right
down
over
there.
He's down there.
Let's get Julian up here.
Yep, Julian would be a good pick.
Well, thanks for coming down to the
thank
stand,
you.
Sir,
Mark.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks for putting on a show for us spectators. That was a very enjoyable heat. I'm like, I don't even remember the first part of the heat after that. I mean, and I know the first part of the heat, the red, white, and blue car had, I'm like, this kid's going to walk through and then all of a sudden it's like, what did he do? So you definitely deserved everything you got. We need to have you, we'll get a hold of 448 Design, and
I'll let Jacob know you want a set door wraps. He just said let him know. Okay. And he had a wedding tonight. He wanted to be here, but he had a wedding.
Sure.
So very well earned. Awesome job. Party on, and good luck see what it takes to get that car on the trailer.
Yeah, telehandler.
And hopefully it's not a total waste of a motor.
That's fine. I can build more.
How long does it take you to build one of them?
That one took 2-3 weeks. Was mostly waiting on parts. So it doesn't take long to put them together once I get everything laying there. So
Anything? Well, there's definitely things special because that thing was just hot. What kind of horse do you know? Did you ever? You've never?
I've never dynoed it. I have no idea.
2-barrel?
Yeah.
The half the heat. If you go back and watch, I'm like, is that an LS? Because it sound, because you go off a motor how they sound. I didn't hear any of the rev limiter going on yours, but boy, it was crisp and
it's
got
a
that
different sound to it.
It does, and I was like, is that an LS? And Kenny was like, I don't know. And then we looked. He come through, and Kenny's like, nope, that's a small block. Look through that window that you created in the front of that car. It's definitely a small block.
Yep.
But man, that was awesome. The last two heats have been just flat awesome.
And we got that A feature to go yet.
The next one will be good too.
Oh yeah.
I hope so. You hate to go out of a show going, it's hard to beat the last two heats though.
The A will be really fast, I think.
Good.
This show never disappoints.
No. Nope.
Track holds up. I mean, track's held up at Border Wars to mods. I mean, the mod show was insane at Border Wars this past summer. I mean, a lot of time goes into this derbies that take place here.
I watch those mods. Every time I watch them, I'm like, those guys are absolutely crazy. I don't care if somebody wanted to give me one of those cars and said, go out there. I don't know if I'd want to do it.
I'd do it. I used to do it. a long time ago.
That's just nuts. It's awesome.
All right, here comes
But
Julian.
awesome. Well, sir, again, congratulations
Thank
and
you.
thank you very much,
Yep.
sir. It's
Thank
great,
you.
and it's good to see you again.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm coming out here enough. It's like I'm starting to recognize faces and names, which is sort of nice.
Yeah.
One more year, this I'm gonna be like an old pro.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, thank
Okay,
you, thank you.
And I got to thinking, Gumby, Willie, we gave a hat to last night in the heat.
Yeah.
So
he's got one.
Definitely deserving tonight.
All right, Julian, can you hear us?
Yeah.
How you feeling?
A little tired.
Why? What's happening? You
Sitting
had to
there
work
for-
that car,
yeah.
didn't you? Man, when that car pulled in the arena, we were like, man, these A-arms are laid over. You guys fought, worked and worked and worked to get that car into shape, and all the way through, man, you pinballed it. You did what you could, did everything you could. That was pretty impressive to go. I mean, that was a dirty job. You worked it.
Thanks.
So that was a very impressive run.
Your partner took a nasty hit right here early, both ends.
Oh, yeah.
You should.
Wait till you see that one on video. It was like he got hit and full force pushed him forward right as another guy hit him in the nose, and the whole car just went wonk. We're all like, dude. It was like he probably kissed the rear speaker deck with the back of his head and probably kissed the steering wheel with his face. And it was like, wow, that was crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, you tore it up. You put on a great show. And, I mean, you just sat there and outlasted and got all the way into second place, which is way impressive. It was like, you can't say anything but major qualms for that one. That was very impressive. So, one of the things that we're doing, as we are sponsored by Gladiators of Steel, you've heard of Gladiators of Steel, have you
Yeah.
not? Okay, so they've given us these hats. And what these hats are is really trying to define what a gladiator really is. A lot of people have a different opinion of gladiator. You were a different style of gladiator. A gladiator is somebody that's out there trying to just last through the whole thing and to really fight and just keep fighting. And you represented a very amazing gladiator in that heat. And we've got an award for you. What this hat is it's different than, as I've said, and everybody's like, oh, I'm tired of this speech, but it's different than the hats that I'm wearing. I'm wearing a Gladiator Steel hat that says no participation trophies. We don't believe in that stuff. Your hat that you're getting is special, and it was designed only to give to people that earn it in the ring of battle or the field of battle. What it says Veni Vidi Vici, which means I came, I saw, and I conquered. And it says the victor. You are truly the victor for the fight and resilience you put out in that heat. And you truly are a gladiator. So on behalf of Gladiators of Steel, I want to present you with a hat.
Thank you.
And so very, very impressive. I'm still at awe. I was like, because your car sort of leaned this way. Then it started leaning back the other way because you kept getting pinballed out there. But just great run. And you need to be proud of the show you just put on. So congratulations.
You've ran Border Wars twice now, right?
Yep.
And you ran Stanton last year?
I've ran it every year. Every year they've had either Border Wars.
What do you think of the
or
track
this.
here? What do you think of coming here every year? I mean, you're from Missouri, so.
Awesome track.
Were you the Lone Ranger Missouri car at Border Wars?
Yep. Yep.
What else can I give him? Here, can I give you are you thirsty?
A little bit.
Bottled water or flavored water?
Flavored water.
Flavored. There you go, my friend. What else can we give? I mean, that was impressive. You came from Missouri all by your lonesome. That is awesome. So, and now you're here doing that.
Appreciate you coming up with support Stanton.
How far is Missouri from here?
4.5.
Okay, not terribly bad, but it's impressive right here. You're so close. You're like the tri-state or the quadruple state area. So many states around, but yeah. Congratulations.
You plan on signing up for Border Wars 2023?
Yep.
First weekend of June again.
I'm liking this. This is good.
See if maybe we can get some people instead of just one.
Do we need to call out the Missourians? They're Missourians, right?
I've talked to a couple. we'll get some.
Okay, well, that's good.
Can't remember. Did you make the feature in Border Wars?
No, I had
couldn't remember.
tranny problem.
Oh, that's right.
Well,
right there, you're a gladiator coming up by yourself, though. Even.
Yeah, I was going to say, if I'd have known that, I'd have given you the hat before the main event. Just said, congrats, that was awesome. But, yeah, look at that car. Wow, it's done.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's done. So, you doing anything else this year? Are you done for the year?
I don't know. Probably end up building something else.
To go where? Somewhere?
Somewhere.
Got anything stripped out at least?
I've got a couple pre-rans that need finished off. And then
Okay, yeah, you don't want to lay. They need to be gone before the winter. So, good. Good, cool.
Got anyone you want to thank? Shout out to?
Cordell Ditmore. He helped me build the frame and body. We built it in 2 weeks.
That's pretty darn good.
And then the Collier motor never skips a beat.
Jeff makes he makes some good stuff. You can't, I mean, if you run his stuff, you love it. If you don't run his stuff, you still have to appreciate how good it is.
There will never be nothing else in my cars.
Well, that's a pretty strong statement right there. So that, and I think a lot of the people that run his stuff say the same thing.
Yeah.
And so, and Jeff's a heck of a good guy, and he got married in Utah, right? He was 30 minutes from my house when he got married. I'm like, and I saw pictures, and I'm like, no invite? What is this? He only had his wife, family, and kids. I'm like, I live 30 minutes away, but, I haven't bought a Collier engine, so, I don't know if, I guess I'm not. He doesn't want to talk to me yet, so it's all good. But, again, congratulations for the drive home safe.
Yep.
It's good to get to know you. You're a name now that I'm starting to come out here a little bit, and it's a name I recognize, and now I can put more and more of a name to a face. So good job and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming up.
Have a fun evening.
I'll try to.
Get that car on the trailer might be the fun part. So anything else, any questions or anything you want to ask us or anything?
No.
You're like, nope, I'm just, this seat is so comfortable compared to what I just got out of. So, no, this is good times. You ready to watch a good A main?
Yep.
Should be pretty good. Don't know. They're running, too. So that means they're coming in.
Lots of good cars.
Yes, there is.
We'll run down our sponsor list one more time
All
here. Stanton Smackdown 2022 sponsor list. Johnson Ornamental, Greenhorn Bar, Dinkle Implement, Moss Feedlots, Stanton Auto, Stanton Hardware, Ludicky Oil, Ryland Properties, WRP, SNS Bleachers, K's Marketplace, Northeast Machine, Big Rock Concrete, Northeast Pipe and Panel, Show Me Sliders, Nebraska Derby, 448 Designs, Stanton Revfest, Nucor Steel, Wallcraft Division, Big Iron Auctions, and Vake's Drywall. Also, thanks to the fire departments, 3 of them in this county, Stanton, Pilger, and Hoskins Woodland Park, for donating their equipment and time.
And everybody that's listening to this, watching this tomorrow around the area, if you are in this area, support those companies. They deserve it. With the economy like it is, they need it. So definitely be there to support them. And so thank you to all the sponsors of this event and to the Stanton Fair Board for putting on a great show. All right, here we go. Black and gray. Mike Rosenboom in car number 22 and Mr. Tim Lang, car number 32, driving that Ford Elite. I love him. Car number 124, Sean Verena. And following in, car number 77B, Bryce Lanou out of Minnesota.
You want to stay up here? We're not going to force if you don't want to.
See a little better up here.
Okay. All right.
We do have car number 70, Jarrett Rolfe. His hometown.
Second place team last year to Jason and Willie right here. Corey Lunnington. And
Corey Lunnington, car number 7, driving a 76 Cadillac 2-door. Car number 40, Jesse Hoffmeister, driving a Lincoln. And Jared Van Gameren, car number 98, driving a Poncho.
So something interesting about this team, both of them had to do a training swap last night.
They both did it in a very unique way. Yep. How did they do that? They pulled their motors right out of their cars. It was impressive.
Both of them had bad trannies.
Everybody select a car. Who do you think might win this? It is going to get wild and furious quick. Green flags raised up in the air.
A-main here, Stanton Smackdown.
Last
8,500 on the line for first place.
Uh-oh. Okay, they're like, wait. All right, flags back up. 3, 2, 1, and green light. Go, 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 go. Oh, already. Mr. Rolf just took a shot to the
Laid
wheel
over the A.
and laid over the tire already. Look at that. Wow. There's a little jockeying for wind up and a little bit of a miss. Is that Mike Rosenberg? That was Mike Rosenberg for Inwood, Iowa. Oh, watch this down. Red flag. We're stopping the red flag. Whoa. Nobody can see that flag. What do we got?
I think a bumper fell off. Jared Van Cameron possibly.
I don't know. 22 is right now sitting really high in the front left. Is he broken anything, or Mike?
Doesn't look like it from here.
Corey Lennington, they were talking to him for something down there. Oh, wow. There was just a beautiful hit down there. Wow. Wowzer.
No, Jared still has his bumper. It's about ready to fall. About ready to fall off. Or it might be stuck on him.
Is that Hoffmeister?
No,
Or is
that's Jared Van Cameron, his partner.
Oh, that's my poncho?
Yeah.
The bumper's falling off my poncho?
The back one.
Yeah, his partner just took a nasty corner shot by the caddy in that. So I think, it's one of those moments where your blood really starts to boil and he's just like, you're stopping us. I want to punch him right now.
Smell that race fuel.
Suck it in. I'm going to sleep good.
It's a good smell.
Somebody's asking who's the Poncho
Derby car? What is it?
The Poncho is a 75-76 Pontiac Granville sedan, four-door sedan. Love those cars.
That one's rusty if you look at it close, but he's
He's done a little bit of fixing work on it. Yeah, Ponchos of Pontiac, mid-70s is what I call them. There's a lot of people call them Ponchos. Back out west, it's really called a Poncho.
Shout out from New York. We got any people watching from Europe tonight? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, Germany last night. You were an international star yesterday.
Looks like Tim Lang's front right's laid over kind of too.
Yeah.
Bryce Lanoon and Vic.
Still looking pretty good. And I don't know where his partner is.
Sean Verana's sitting down here in the corner. He's sitting good. It's kind of weird seeing him not in the old iron.
Is that Verana right here?
He's down here in the corner, yeah.
Well, hello, sir. Here's the fair board himself. How about that? Did he not just tear it up?
Becoming famous.
International. Now he's, yeah.
I wonder, pushing Jesse out, I wonder if he broke something loose in the fuel tank or something. He took that nasty hit.
His helmet is off.
Must have been leaking fuel or something. Couldn't see quite down that end of the track from here the best.
He took a very hard shot by Lennington. Wow. Jesse Hoffmeister is no longer playing in this game.
So, funny story, he's not even supposed to be driving tonight. His brother was Matt.
Baby.
But he had a baby this last week.
This whole weekend of weddings and babies is just screwing up everything, let me tell you.
Good thing he had a brother step in to drive for him.
You know, I would have volunteered. I'd like to drive one of the Hoffmeister mobiles.
Also, Jared Van Cameron's wife is also due with the baby, I think, tomorrow.
No, just had a baby 3 days ago.
Oh, okay.
And she's given him permission to come out and play.
Okay, I thought she was due this weekend, but I couldn't remember.
She's had it, and I'm sure her mom, his mom's over there watching the grandkid, you know, playing with their grandbaby, and she's given him permission to come out and play, which is really cool. You know, when you do a team show and you commit 6, 7, 8 months in advance, you're getting closer, and it's hard not to let your teammates down.
Right.
You gotta play. You gotta have a backup. That'd be hard. You put all your hard-earned money into a car, and all of a sudden, by the way, buddy, you gotta let somebody else drive it. So,
hopefully someday someone will return the favor to you.
You'd almost expect it. You're like, you got to have all that fun. Let me tell you. All
Green
right,
flag.
green flags are a go. All right. Whoa, look at that. Woo! I love that. 2 old iron GMs getting after it.
I think.
Oh, that's not a good one. You see that left front wheel kick back?
I think Jared broke steering there. Yeah, tie rod broke loose or something.
Nice hit down there.
On 22.
Yeah, there is definitely a broken tie rod there. And you saw that happen.
Ludington with a big hit. Here comes Jared. Oh, back to Corey. Mike Roseboom just broke off.
Oh, Mr. Lanou just laid. That was a good one.
He's running donuts on the front.
Yes, he is. Yes,
He's got that pointy on the front.
Oh. You know, I was going to give Bryce a good deal on a wagon, but now he's beating on my poncho. I don't know if I think the price just went up $1,000. Very good driving, though.
Show is fast. Pace is picked up. Big hit there by Bryce again.
Wow.
Big hit by Tim Lang.
Oh, stop. Oh. I think he sensed that his car lifted on that one, so he's going to work with the other end for a couple minutes here. The caddy must have lost steering too, because he's not getting around too well. Nice hit by...
Looks like that driver's side tie rod might have let go.
Yeah, ball joint. Yeah, he's definitely whipping the tire. That's the negative of those caddies. It's just one little hit, and you just screw the suspension. And when you got a Vic running against you, if they get that good shot on you.
Jarrett Rolfe broke off, number 70. Down to his teammate to withhold their second place finish from last year here.
Tim Lang out there still holding his own. That good shot right there by Mr. Lang. And that front end, if you look, that front bumper is not moving. Oh! Okay, it moved.
It moved on that end. Sean Verona sitting very good yet. Driving very smart, not using that front end too much.
He's lost steering. Dang, Mr. Lang lost some kind of steering. Yeah, that left front tire's pinning.
Comes Bryce. Tell you what, them two Fords, Bubble Fords, are sitting good.
Oh yeah.
Everyone else has steering issues. Comes Bryce with a big hit.
Yeah, they've stayed clean. Oh, beautiful hit by Mr. Lanou down there. You know, Bryce has actually been laying it down this whole heat.
Here comes Tim. Corey Ludington's front driver's side tire just went flat.
Bryce is, you know, I will tell you, I've watched Bryce drive, but this is one of the best I've ever seen him drive. He's really doing well.
Look how Timmy Lang's headers are glowing bright red.
Yep.
They're hot.
I tell you, if I had to do right now the hat, I would do Lanou. He is driving really good. He's out of Minnesota, and his partner, I believe, is out of Nebraska.
Yep, Sean Verona and
Sean is driving still great. Look at his car. That front is just clean.
I think they hooked up back in the day at Crossroads Instruction.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. It's like, okay, you gotta. Oh.
Tim Lang's out, Jared Van Cameron's out, so Down to 2-on-1 here. Sean Verona and Bryce Lanou versus Corey Ludington.
Two new irons against one big heavy caddy. But pretty impressive because Corey Ludington, boy, he lost that tie rod quite a long time ago, and he's still there. He's dragging, going clear.
I think Bryce might have steering issues.
He does.
I think it's steering box is what it looks like.
So what he needs to do is Verena needs to hit Ludington, and then he needs to drive down to this end of the arena and force Ludington to come down to him because he's got no steering. Is he grooming the track? Is he trying to level the track? Because he's doing it.
He's not being very impressive on his training. Telling him to break it. Tough luck there. So down to Sean Verona versus Corey Ludington.
There's some drivers for you right there.
Corey Ludington, Jarrett Rolfe got second last year.
So how would you play this? You've got the one car that's got steering. Would you make a hit and come down here and see if you're going to make Ludington have to come get you? Because if you're just playing the time game, he's got weight advantage on you. You've got steering advantage on him.
I would, if it was me out there, I would make him come to the other end of the track. Make a hit, force him to come to me if I was driving.
You do not want to do head-on with the caddy.
No. And I think Sean knows that. I've drove against him a couple times back in the past, and he's a very good driver. He ran Dixon the other night, one of Rob's shows, and did very well up there too.
Well, just while we're still here, everybody that's joined us on Nebraska Derby on YouTube, watching the show tonight, we appreciate all that you do supporting Nebraska Derby. Look for many more wonderful things going to happen with Nebraska Derby over the years, and we got plenty more shows to give you over the next while. So also like to thank Stanton's Fair for putting on such a great show. You know, Andrew Haney and all those guys have put in a lot of time and effort to make sure the show runs as well as it did. So you got to appreciate them. And most of all, thanks to all the drivers for putting on one well of a show.
Oh yeah, it's been hot this weekend.
It is. You had to endure what felt like 155. It was hot. That humidity is just brutal.
You worked through last night, so you know. Cooler temps at night, but not much.
Yeah.
So Tyre is sitting on top of his back. Boy, that thing turns on a dime, doesn't it? Steering and distance is your friend.
Someone asked what does second pay for in the A main. I want to say $4,500.
Yeah, it's a pretty good pay.
$8,500 for first. Second place is $4,500. I think last place in the A main still got $2,000.
Yeah, it's a very good paying show.
And for those of you watching at home, like us on Facebook, Nebraska Derby. We got a website, nebraskaderby.com. Post schedule there. Follow along.
Oh, nice shot on his right front wheel. If he could break another one, it'd be all over.
This might be like the bone stock heat all over again. Back and forth. This is the A feature.
The thing is, both of them build very, very good motors and trains. They know how to build them. Those things will run for an hour.
And neither one's hot.
No. You got a wheel whipping over. He's just got to break that other wheel on the caddy to really solidify this. And I think Ludington, Corey knows that, but he's just got to protect that wheel. They're fully, his tires are solids all the way around. So hitting the rear tire, I don't think any of that's going to help. He's trying to sit on that wheel.
Yeah, Corey last night in the heat got two flats on the rear. I think he put them other tires on tonight, so that didn't happen again.
Yeah, he's solids. You know, to drive with a broken tie rod in a fight like this, Corey's a great driver. But you can see that upper control arm is starting to lay over pretty good.
Sean got that one good shot on his rear there, and that helped. Sean Verona drove in Border Wars and did very well also this here in June. Corey's come every year for Stanton Smackdown. Every year they've had it too. So we've had two Missourians dedicated, you and him.
Oh, that's not a good, don't take those shots, Corey. They're going to feel like you. They're going to be wore out.
Yeah.
This is a good fight. There's nothing really slow and methodical about this. This is just a good old-fashioned
Good hit there.
Right on that tire.
Right on the tire.
You know, that caddy packed in so good.
Big hit.
That caddy is packing in pretty good, isn't it?
You can tell Sean doesn't want to get too far away from him. Corey wants to get the distance.
Oh, look at that front tire. It's dumping in front of the tire. Look at how that back tire is rubbing into the body. Another hard shot like that, and he's going to have the frame in the dirt.
There he goes.
Oh, yeah, that is, oh, man. That thing is starting to belly hard. Look at that quarter. Oh, my. Now Corey's got to know something's happening. He's like, oh, crap.
Yeah.
I've got no steering, and I got problems back there. This is just outright. Both of them are driving.
That wheel laid over now.
Oh, yeah. He's broke. He's like, crap. What do I do?
Oh.
Look at that. Isn't that pretty impressive how that back end's just coming in?
It's dogtailing too bad.
Yeah, oh yeah.
This it's sitting, the back passenger side sitting cocked pretty good.
You're like, okay, Corey, let's play with that back corner. I'm totally cool with that. And where Rob, the interesting part is where Rob's gas tank protector rule, how it's only 24 inches. If he can he's not even playing with the gas tank protector if he's playing with that side. So he can dump that thing. He can turn that caddy in a dime right now, though, because it's almost like four-wheel steering now with that tire leaning that way. He can really steer that thing. You don't want to be doing that.
Looks like that driver's side's almost on the ground.
Oh, yeah, she's bellying hard.
We've had some good one-on-one battles tonight, all night long.
Yes, we have. Now, you're not going to out-push Corey. He's got too much weight, and he's running a good running 6.0 underneath the hood of that thing, so... He's not getting hot. You can tell there's no drop. Sean's probably like, holy crap, man, this car's got a lot of weight to it.
Here's his opportunity to get away from him.
Stuck him good there, too. Now Sean's in dominant position right now because this is right where he wants to be. He wants to put a hurt on the back of that caddy even more.
Working on the other side now.
This is a game of chess tonight. Yeah. One really good shot into that corner and it's over. I love it. They're both driving so good.
I remember last year, Corey Langton and Jason Matthiessen, that was a battle there for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Between first and second. I mean, Corey's a very good driver.
Yes, he is.
Runs down the Blizzard Bash. Owns Show Me sliders. Makes a heck of a slider.
Oh, yeah. He's very impressive. You don't like that turn because all of a sudden you're playing with your left front tire into the back end of that car and you do not want to bust your tie rod. That's dangerous. Still got all that weight. That hurt. This is where he's happy. He's got solids on it. Running so good.
I think he died there, but he got fired up.
The one time I think a caddy does not have the advantage on a Vic in this is that back end of that caddy is so bad. Look at that. Oh yes, that's smart. Oh, that is so smart. Oh.
I think Verona broke steering though. His driver's side.
Oh, it is, but
he broke steering.
Yes, he did.
Tie rod.
Wow.
Let go.
Wow.
Yeah, he lost steering there. They both got wounded steering.
They're like, you want to flip a coin for this? No.
$4,000 pay difference here, though.
Yeah, it is.
It's kind of like a game of cat and mouse. Running away, chasing.
Man, the last three heats have been good.
It's been a good show.
If you are truly a Derby fan and you like the hitting, the true fights, you can't get much better than this.
Good actually not a good, awesome caliber of drivers
Yep.
here.
There are some, yes, it is absolutely amazing. I'm standing up so I can see better. Okay, I don't know who's got the last hit down there. Looks like Verana's got the angle on him. I don't know.
Yeah, Verana's got the last hit there.
Yeah, and the problem you got is Corey's starting to, he's probably sitting. They've probably got to where that frame is sitting in the dirt a little bit.
Looking on the other camera online here, it looks like it is.
Oh yeah, you got a better view. That angle shot's really good over there. I like this one right here now. That's a great angle shot.
Thank you.
What are people watching on TV right now? Which angle? All right, the good one. That's better than the seats we've got right here. So okay, we got to watch. Can we watch TV right now? It's okay. We're watching the TV action with you guys. Oh,
good hit by Sean.
Beautiful hit. Can't take too many more of those hits. He's just starting to belly hard.
Sean
Wow.
Verana's front end is sitting mint except the tie rod. If he
All right, now it's a weight game. Yeah, Sean's just like, well, I'm just on. It's sort of like you want to know what it feels like to be a fish on a hook. That's what it feels like. You just hook and you get going wherever he wants you to. You got too much weight. You don't want to be. Oh yeah. Wow. Woo!
that caddy frame rail is gotta be almost on the ground. On the driver's side. It's close.
He's lucky he's in such a good arena right now where this is a hard-packed arena.
Oh, yeah.
Because if he was in a soft arena, it would be done.
But how about the motors again, man? Two awesome running drivetrains.
Oh, yeah.
I know Corey built his own LS's. I don't know what Sean's running exactly, but his motor's not
Who
missing
wants
a beat.
to take it? Who's going to take it? Sean going to hide. That's the big choice there is the weight. You know, you do not want that caddy taking you nose to nose right now.
Right.
If you do, you want to go rail to rail. You want to put the center of your nose right in his rail and push that frame in a little bit more. If you can't see on TV what's going on is they've pushed the back frame in and it's dumping. And then he's also dumping right under the driver's feet. And so a good hard shot on the left front frame rail, there's a good chance that he's going to be high-centered into the dirt because it is right there in the dirt. He is definitely plowing. But the back of his car is just a mess. Oh. Every one of those hits, man, could be the end.
There might be an inch clearance yet.
If Sean would see that, you almost.
Uh-oh. Corey's shifter training. Oh, got it.
Oh,
I think Sean sees it. He's just got to get it right. He's trying to.
Tires coming apart, and it's not good to have a tire come because that's going to put you lower in the front. Wow. Would this not be fun to be out there? Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. Every time I drove on this track, I've had a blast. What an epic battle.
I think he's in the dirt now. Look at that frame.
He's dragging it.
He's dragging
you can tell.
Hard. Oh my goodness. When he can go forward a little bit, that wheel pops back up. But when he goes backwards, that wheel goes sideways and he's in the dirt. They will not let you pin to win here, will they?
I don't think so. That's the way Rob's show is. No pin to win.
It's a mutual hit there. Oh, that's not good. He's not running. Wow, look at that. Look at
What a battle.
Wow.
Corey Ludington has the last hit as of now. Sean
Yeah.
Braun can get it fired up or not.
Is that just not impressive? Wow. We've had 3 outstanding, I mean outstanding heats tonight.
Just awesome caliber of drivers.
Excuse me. Oh, wow. That is absolutely fantastic.
We're about ready to wave the checker flag.
Wow. All right, so we could definitely have to talk about this last Gladiator's hat. Do we have 1 left or 2?
1. One left. There it is.
I tell you how we judged the last heat. How we judged that.
There's your winner, Corey Ludington and Jarrett Rolfe. They won it 2 years ago.
All right, so who are we giving that hat to? I tell you, what's a gladiator? Somebody that fights till the death, you know, right there at the end.
Corey Ludington, he was wounded early, and he was limping along a long time.
I was looking at Bryce Lanou a lot of that
Him
heat,
too.
But man, with how that ended,
yeah.
Oh my goodness. He was the underdog. His car was wounded. I think you got to give it to Corey. That's my vote.
I'm probably with you on that, just because he was running on flat tire, no steering.
Wow.
Back end was dumping.
Yep, Bryce, I think, would have been second place on that. I mean, Corey just that was unbelievable. Unbelievable. Rolfe, yeah, his team, wow, just fantastic. Both teams, both those top 2 teams, they just drove awesome. Bryce Lanou, you know, he was right there, and I'll tell you, that's one of the best I've ever seen Bryce run. So everybody that watched tonight, we just have to say thank you very, very much.
Derek Court chipped in and said give it to Ludington, too.
Yeah, you have to. I mean, it's got to be Ludington. He just, wow. Well, we're signing off and saying sayonara, good night, thank you from everybody at Stanton County Fair,
Yep.
Smackdown. We also got to thank Gladiators of Steel for being a part of this. We got to thank Nebraska Derby. You know, just amazing. Are you pretty excited?
I am excited.
You feeling good?
I'm feeling good.
I think you put on a whale of a show this weekend. I think if I was you, I'd be feeling pretty good. I think you've established an amazing name. You've established that you're putting on top tier. Everything about this is amazing. So on behalf of Derek number 2, Gumby, Trent,
And we can't
Cody.
Yeah, we can't forget about Cody
AJ.
or AJ.
And what?
And AJ.
Did you get a picture yet? I guess you haven't seen your phone. You better check that.
What picture am I looking? Oh, the cake?
Cake.
AJ, I hear there must be cake. So I appreciate your honesty in saying you had to go to a wedding. Hopefully it was strawberry with a little filling. But, yeah, AJ did a great job. We just had a great team this weekend. And hopefully this is to many, many more trips and many more experiences together. Again, all the people watching, subscribe.
To Nebraska Derby on YouTube.
Yep.
Hit the like on Facebook, Nebraska Derby on Facebook.
Also subscribe to Gladiators of Steel. We'll give you a lot more things that are coming up in the future. And again,
for those of you watching at home, you've seen this track. Border Wars 2023 is coming up. If you guys want to drive anywhere in the United States, this is a spot. I also do know Stanton Fair will be back in August. There's talk of not having a team, but I mean, it's the same. The purses here are great. So track always holds up. So Rob will probably be back next year with R&R. So if you're watching at home, you've seen the show tonight, last night, the caliper. If you want to drive,
start
well
talking
worth
to
it.
drivers for Border Wars. Doesn't matter if you're from Utah. I'm calling all you Utah drivers. You're Idaho, Montana,
Texas?
Texas. It does not matter. You guys out there, find 10 to 12 drivers that want to try something new. Come to this show. I'm telling you, I've watched a lot of shows in Utah and out west. This is a show.
Yes.
And it is awesome. And you get to talk. You get a mixture. You get tons of Blizzard Bash drivers here. You get drivers from the east. You get all over the place. This is a great facility. Fun, fun, fun. Humidity's a little bad, but that's all right. Yeah. Other than that, it was.
Border Wars was nice.
Yes, it was.
I was in a sweatshirt then.
Yes.
That was June.
Yes, it was a great show. So again, on behalf of everybody, Trent, you got anything to say?
Thanks for everybody who tuned in and watching. Be sure to like and subscribe on Facebook, YouTube, and we'll see you at our next show.
And share it for somebody else to watch.
Yes, yes.
There's plenty of people that have not seen this, and they need to see it. So
thanks.
Party on.
See you next time.
See ya.